God, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsole and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole, and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise, mother dewy grass. Night has worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while wilt thou turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you. It is I, your spiritual entertainer, your bard, here with you once again for your entertainment privileges. Let me announce I am live on my Discord. Live. I am live all around the world. Spiritual entertainment live. We are here. And this has been a good week. Already up to over 700 subscribers in a week. I mean, that's one of my best weeks. So, I mean, it's Tuesday. So we are off to a good start. All these people are subscribing. Where are they coming from? What is YouTube doing with me? The YouTube deities, they are pleased with their spiritual entertainment. They must be, right? Yo, Maple, our good friend from Montreal, you have your coffee ready with the syrup and mousse droppings. Good to have you here. Our master of bass is on here, J Master J Dizzle. Good to see you. And the demon. Good morning, demon. Good to have you here. Gwendolyn Aes Sedai, the high priestess of the orchard, is here. Good to have you here, our good friend. And you're only working a half day, so you can really be here. Look at that. Yes, thank you for all the hard work you do for the little ones, educating them in the ways of the environment. And Sir Flame Drop, Bud Whisper, is here. Good to have you here. Wake and bake for Tramper's Bowmaster. He is rolling up his reefers as he begins his day with the green man on the back of his head. The god of this, the new deity that we need in our world today, the green man, right? We need the green man. The world needs to be saved from humanity. We need a world savior. And the image of the green man, right? That is the symbol of salvation for the world. And Lewis is here, our morning astrologer. Good to have you here, Lewis. You should join Trampus for the morning ritual of reefer smoke, rolling it up, starting your day right. One of the things I don't like about using cannabis in the morning is I get real tired, and I don't feel like doing shit. When I use marijuana in the morning. Every now and then I'll use it before a show, but I get real tired. That's why I like using it in the evening. It helps give me rest and sleep. I just don't feel like doing anything. I mean, you get real lazy when you use cannabis in the morning. Maybe you're used to it. I am, but I just, that is the end of my day. Once I use the cannabis, the day is over. Rituals must be had, certainly. Hamsters have some owen, yes. More coffee, yes. Hippie speedballs, is that what you call it? It gets you rolling out in the day here. I'm trying not to itch my back, yes. I got to get they cut my back open to remove a infected area. Now I have to get the stitches out of it. And it's a pain. It itches like hell. I just want to itch the shit out of it. But if I do that, it'll make it worse. So I'm struggling right now not to, as it's hitting my back pillow here, trying not to itch it. Oh, just touching it. It gives a little bit of relief. You got to be careful with that stuff, right? Let's see here. And the servant of Anubis, Vixen is here. Cannabis in the morning. If you insist, it would be rude of me to decline. Oh, let's see here. Praise the goddess. I use sativa. It's stimulating to my ADHD brain. So use a particular kind of cannabis that has some type of motivation for you. Yeah, I'm not an expert on all of the reefers, so I wouldn't know which would get you going or what's get you down. Um, Coffee and cannabis. That is the hippie speedball. So you put a little tincture drops in your coffee cup to get you going in the morning. Try sativa indica will put you in a decouch. Yeah. I don't know. There's not a lot of variety for me right now because I only take the Delta 8 and Delta 9. Delta 9 is a little bit more, I'm a little bit up for a while, and then I start coming down. Delta 8 is just, I'm tired. I am tired. It's really, the Delta 8 is really a sleep aid more than anything. Stitches are so unpleasant. Yeah, stitches for my bitches in the back of my back here. It's terrible. Oh, man. You never had stitches before? It sounds horrible. Yeah. No, you just use them separately? Really? You had a friend in high school who put speed in his coffee. He walked into our civics class, sits beside me and says, I am so high. Then he had a seizure. Oh, man, that's terrible. That is terrible. I'm sorry that your friend had to experience that. What a terrible experience, right? I had overdosed when I was younger on Ritalin. I had a friend who had ADHD, and he would sell his Ritalin to get other people high. For him, it slowed him down. For other people who don't have the ADHD, it gets you really high, like real fast. And I just kept popping them one after another. I mean, I probably took about maybe 6. I just kept going. I didn't want to come back down. I wanted to stay high and focused. And I was up for probably 48 hours, and I was hallucinating bad. I felt like my heart was going to stop. Yeah, it was a really, there were spiritual things happening, of course. This was in the midst of my conjuring practice when I was younger, messing around with shit I shouldn't have messed around with. And that said, also when that demon manifested on my wall, I told some of the people about that, and I had to go chisel it off the wall. That came out of that. Now I'm up for hallucinating really bad, close to death. I look in my mirror, all of these images are coming out of my mirror. I mean, it was terrible. And I had a long conversation with the deity. I'm like, oh, well, hello, nice to see you, so on and so forth. I want to one day give my life to you. And I just kept talking to myself. I mean, what can you do when you've overdosed? And I couldn't tell anybody about it because if I didn't want to get in trouble. I think I was maybe 15 years old. I don't remember, 14. I can't remember. But it was a really terrible experience. I've also, when I was younger, I overdosed on no-dose. I just went into, I was working at this store, and I went in the bathroom and I didn't come out. I just laid on the floor. And then the manager comes in. And then all the guys at work, they called me no-dose from now on. And they had these ephedrine, mini thins. That's what they were called. Mini thins were pretty popular because they allowed you to keep drinking more and more and more as a young person. You take a mini thing, you could just keep drinking. Somehow that boost allows you to have more of an intoxication. And that was terrible. Eventually, they made that shit illegal in most of the United States, the mini fins and ephedrine. You could still get it in not preparation H, primatine mist. Yeah, you put it up your ass, preparation H. No, the primatine mist, it still has ephedrine in it. That you use the inhaler because it's meant to open and expand your lungs. That's the purpose of ephedrine, right, for people with asthma. Let's see here. Where am I at? You were you doing reefers in here, Dewey? You don't want a part of this shit. Oh man. Oh wow. You had stitches a lot as a kid, yeah. I've had quite a few stitches as well. When I was younger, I fell down. I was playing in a dumpster. What can you do in an urban city, right? When you're running around the kids in the neighborhood, let's go play in a dumpster. Yay. And I fell over and a piece of glass cut a piece of my knee out. And I'm just laying there. One of the neighbors comes and picks me up, runs me home to my parents, and they took me to the hospital, got some stitches. I also got shot in the foot by some asshole, and I had to. I took the pellet out, the remains of whatever metallic shit that was in my foot. Took a pair of scissors and pulled it out. It got infected bad, and I had to go to the emergency room and get. I didn't tell anybody I got shot in the foot. I just said, "Well, I got, cut." Had that was no fun. A few times, I don't remember. I might have had stitches in my hand. I've had blood poisoning twice. One time I got in a splinter in my hand that got infected, and I got a really bad fever. And my mother, she was always busy. She's probably watching. I don't want her to feel bad. She's bringing my new cloak over today, so you'll see that tonight. She has made me a new cloak, and she's made me a crane bag. Went in the second part of the tradition I belong to, in the Ovites. They have a druidic bag called a crane bag. She made me one of those. I didn't even ask her to do that, and she made me one of those. I guess she was researching druidry. So later on I'll have a new cloak on, and I'll show you if she's done with the bag, I'll show you that as well. But I had blood poisoning, and it went up into my arm. I was like in first grade, something like that. And I thought it was cool that my veins were all red here in my arm. And I was showing people, and the teacher saw it. I'm like, you're going to die. And so they took me to the emergency room. And then later on, I got bitten by my mother likes taking in stray animals. And we had this cat that was really old, and I mean, it was demonic. I mean, it was really in a bad state. And the son of a bitch bit me in the arm. I still have the teeth mark in my arm here, and it gave me blood poisoning. I had an infection. It hurt so bad, but I didn't, talk about it with anybody. What happened was I was in sixth grade, and this boy, he was being an asshole. He kept touching my arm, so I kicked his ass, and I got in trouble. And I'm in the office. I'm like, he kept touching my arm. Look, you need to go to the hospital. You have blood poisoning. So I've had blood poisoning twice in my life. No fun. No fun. You created 30 different cannabis strains last year. Look at you. You are a master of the reefer. Reefer master, Lewis, and astrologer. Let's see here. Where are we at? In the comments. It's always good to be here. Always wonderful to have these conversations with you about life. Let's see here. You want me to come to Jesus Christ? I don't have a problem with Christ. He's in the cauldron here with Caradon. They are friends. This is his Christian symbol here. It is the 5 wounds of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I made this on my AI. I'm like, give me a pentacle and Caradon's cauldron together. So there it is. In order to try to keep our Christian fundamentalist friends at bay. You've hunted like 10 so far. Oh my. Jesus is your gardener. Oh man. Yeah, please don't preach here. I'm not interested in converting. I'm a good Christian. Look, I got a good Christian symbol up here. The pentacle. The 5 wounds of Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Yeah, I've gone undercover to convert pagans and Wiccans and stuff and druids. I'm an undercover Christian. The Apostle Paul said, be all things to all men. Let's see. He was okay, but he never did that again. Oh, damn. Bruce Bowling, nice to see you, Bruce. Good to have you here, Bruce. Always nice to see you. You drop in to say hello. Appreciate you being here, Bruce. All right, where am I at here? You used a new chair last night, and so far it's helping your back. You appear to have back pain at a young age, but nothing permanent. I can only imagine how the Bard's back must feel. Yeah, my back is destroyed. There's no hope for it. I'm glad that there's lots of drugs I can do to keep up with the pain. You have about 30 minutes until your cadets show up. You're teaching them about leadership and what makes a good leader versus a bad one. That's beautiful that you're able to do that. That you're able to help educate these young ROTC juniors as they are, right? That's a great program for people to learn discipline in their life. Let's see here. Trinity Ivy Boone. Good to see you, Trinity. Good to have you here. Oh, let's see here. What is going on here? Jesus loves me, and you pray that you will accept him into your life. How do you know he's not in our lives? I mean, you're jumping to conclusions here. Let's see. Where are we at here? Drugs are bad. Let's see. Good leaders give kisses to the cadets. Oh, no. Kedadwin loves the fundamentalists. Yeah. You're all welcome to the cauldron of Kedadwin here. Come, Christian fundamentalists. Come to the cauldron of Kedadwin. Receive her into your heart as your personal maiden, mother, and crone. The goddess loves you. Yeah. Let's see. A good leader ought to inspire others by holding themselves to higher standards of practice. Yeah. Fairy kisses. Oh, no. You never had an OD experience, but there's been a few times that you thought you were going to die. You had too much psychedelics, huh? And you thought the end was near. Yeah. Yeah, one time I almost had a heart attack when I was 17 years old. Lysergic, the acid, LSD, right? I kept seeing this demonic entity, and I'm like, this is scary. My heart was pounding under my chest, and I was trying to talk to my friend about it. He's like, get a grip of yourself, or I'll kick you out of my house. He wasn't having it. The brainless one, no need to fear. The brainless one is here. He is hopping in the cauldron of Kedadwin now as we speak. Let's see. Gold caps gets me every time. Oh, man. Where are we at? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You got 3 stitches in your right thigh from a sword? Oh, shit. You played Dungeons and Dragons at a whole new level. You use real swords and shit. Look at that. Well, you stabbed yourself. You stabbed yourself. You rolled a nat 1. Like, damn, that's terrible. You were 14 and you were a dumbass. Yeah, you were getting a little bit too much into the D&D at that time. That second edition will do that to you. You're about 10 years, 15 years younger than I am. So 3.5. You cut your leg with a chainsaw. It was alcohol related. Damn. You're like, well, you're going to have a chainsaw out today and play with it. And I'm going to cut were you trying to do a circumcision with it? And you accidentally nicked your leg. Moonflesh. Nice to see you, Moonflesh. When you are inside, you leave the body. I don't fall out. Oh, damn. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Where am I at here? You still have the scar on your thigh. It was a replica of Bilbo's sword sting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No women are fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it. Hella things you can do on experimentation. What kind of experimentation are you doing, sir? Oh, my goodness. With women? Oh, Damien, will you ever stream with Joe again? Who the hell is Joe? Uh, who is Joe? I don't know who you're talking about. Who is Joe? I don't remember. Did I do an interview with a Joe? I can't recall. I can't recall. What is this Joe that you're talking about, sir? Y'all shit crazy? Yeah, we can be. Let's see. Good morning to Inquisitor Bacon is here, making sure everything is not kosher. Now, if you're joining us, go give that little thumb there a touch. We want more people to be here. Give it a touchy. Good morning to you. Moonflesh must think he's on a different live, yeah. Heather Wormwood, luck of the Irish to you. Good to see you. Heather Wormwood, good to have you here. You wish you could be 14 years old, a dumbass again? You didn't really get to do much? Oh, shit. I'm glad those years are over. Oh, shit. I got in all kinds of damn trouble. My mother's like probably watching right now. Yep, he did. Good morning, Dr. Spo. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Yep, Vixen is warning you. No misogyny here. You're going for injections for your back soon. You get trigger point injections, Lewis? That's what I get. Every month I get trigger point injections in my lower back. 6 long needles. It hurts going in. It feels like acupuncture after it's done. The doctor just ordered it. Yeah. It helps with the swelling from the arthritis. It's very helpful. Let's see here. You need injections. No meniscus left after the osteoarthritis. Yeah. I have arthritis in my right knee as well because I broke my knee when I was on the verge of becoming 18 years old. All of the ligaments and shit like that it's messed up. Stopped me from going into the army, my knee. I still struggle with it. I've had 2 surgeries on it, but the pain is bad, but not like my back. I can deal with the knee pain. The back pain is like ongoing. You've got a guy named Jesus in your life. He is your gay Latin lover. Look at that. You messed up your right meniscus as well. Yeah, I had orthoscopic surgery is what it's called. I've had that twice. Or was it 3 times? I can't remember. They put all of this fluid in your knee and they're like knitting needles, and they sew your ligaments back together again. That's what I got. And let's see here. It was weird because it would be broke. It'd feel like my leg is not working. I couldn't stand on it. It was a terrible experience. Iman, I would be scared of taking LSD. I would be now. Yeah, I would not recommend it. I did a lot of experimenting with drugs when I was a teenager. I'm not recommending people do drugs. I am an advocate for cybacillin for mental health and for religious experience, but I would not recommend LSD or a DMT. We got some DMT trippers on here. I think that it is unnatural to do that. Let's see here. We're all natural here. All natural. Let's see, where am I at here? Scrolling. What kind of dumb crap is this? I don't know. What kind of dumb crap are you bringing here, jackass? Let's see here. Buddy Davidson, nice to see you. You going to do some hell diving today? Oh, my. Let's see. Spiritual entertainment. Our good friend from the land of Wales is here, Blake. Good to see you, Blake. They just ordered it for your back. Good. Do you have arthritis as well, Lewis, or just lower back pain? Melka Yami. Good to see you, Melka Yami. Your name sounds delicious. Melka Yami. Where are we at here? Let's see. You can trigger DMT doing breath work. pranayama, natural release. Yeah, I remember watching a show on that. You can do that, right? I have done that before in the practice of Hesychism, the tradition of the Jesus prayer and the Christian tradition of the East. I was taught the inhaling exercise, holding your breath, saying the recitation of the sacred prayer, exhaling. And I did that for a few hours, and I had that DMT experience. It was quite powerful. It felt like I was in an Eastern church, and even though I was at home, it was quite intense. I need Jesus in my life. How do you know that Jesus is not in my life? Aren't you supposed to not judge, right? How do you know that Jesus is not in my life? He's in the cauldron here with Caradwin. Let's see. Mushrooms are very fun and fairly safe compared to acid. Lots of people pass off other research chems as LSD. Yeah, the mushrooms are natural. Do what is natural. Yeah, if you are here, you're enjoying it. I want to give out 5 free subscriptions today. How you can help is touch that, subscribe, do those little heart things off to the side there, and comment, and that will help bring more people here where you can get the. Now, if you don't want to wait for the subscription, you can just go to the join button. It costs $2. Join our Discord community. I do this for a living, and I appreciate people who can give me $2 a month. I mean, it's not very much, for all the hard work I do here every day, right? I'm on here 6 hours a day at least, most days, right? So I appreciate people who can help me out. Now, this morning, YouTube is updating their AI interface. I was not able to make videos, the YouTube shorts. Like, I was only able to do 2, because they want you to use a different, they have these ways of doing the AI. You could just take an image and add to it. But they want you to go to this section called Create. And it just messes the whole thing up. It no longer is an image that comes to life. They turn it into an AI experience. I wish they would not mess with what I had. I mean, I was only able to do 2 because it looked too artificial to me. I take what I usually do is I take an image and I make it come to life. And what they were doing, I mean, it was okay with the Stonehenge one, but my Bard's Life one, they made it into a whole new world where you don't recognize the art anymore. I don't like that. So I only got to do 2 YouTube shorts this morning instead of the normal 5 or 6 that I normally do in the morning. Also, I put out, we had a discussion on the element of water. I released that video this morning. If you did not get to see it last night in our live stream, I cut that part out of the live stream and made a YouTube video. It was a meditation on the element of the water. It's called Lady of the Lake. It's about the traditions of my ancestors and the idea of water becoming a living reality to you, an experience, a person. If you're interested, go check that out. It's only about 10 minutes long. It's called Lady of the Lake. Let's see here. Swamp Hodag is here. Good to see you. Your neighbor has horses, and the mushrooms that grow in the horse poop are good for a religious journey. So you're out there going into your neighbor's yard, playing with all the piles of shit. If they ever ask you, what are you doing with all this shit in our backyard here? You see, I'm looking for fungus. Let's see here. You went on a family vacation in San Francisco with your mom's kid, brother, and kids, and the brother brought you 20 hits of LSD. And then he decided to give them to me in front of my mom and said, look, he's, what? Let's see here. He's your bad son. Oh, my goodness. You were 40 at the time? Terrible. Wow. You did all of those at once, all 20 hits of LSD. I think the most I've done is 6. And I only did that one time, and that was a good trip. It was really good stuff. I kept seeing lines and shit, and I kept laughing. Um, but I never want to do that stuff again. There's a certain uh, something about it I just don't like. It's unnatural. I don't even like the synthetic mushrooms. I've done those recently in July. I don't like those either. It just feels like I'm dying on my way through the trip. I don't like the feeling of not being in control, and that's what I deal with. Let's see here. You was in the army only training though. You were in the training. Um, let's see. I'm entering lurker mode. Good night, everyone. Take care, brainless one. Thank you for stopping in. Rest well. Rest well. Let's see. What is this channel about? Spiritual entertainment, sir. I talk to you about whatever you want to talk about. I also do talk a lot about modern druidry, the practice of earth-based spirituality. But mostly what I do is just talk to people. We have a good time. I mix a little comedy in with spirituality, more so in the evenings, more than anything. Um, but we have a good time here. Let's see here. You max prestige in Modern Warfare several times. Oh my goodness. The Sheik is here. Good to see you, the Sheik. Good to have you here. You were working with tanks. Look at you. That's exciting. The neighbors will join you. Oh man. Mordecai, a Roman Catholic fundamentalist friend. Mordecai, good to see you. Thank you for your kindness and for always stopping in to say hello. He's always trying to get me back into the Catholic Church. It's like, come back to the Catholic Church. I'm done. I'm not coming back. Happy Tuesday to all people here. Yeah, it is Tuesday. I'm gay today as well. Nothing will stop me from being gay on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't care who complains about it. Microdots. I did mescaline. I did some of that when I was a teenager. It was no big deal. It was kind of in between LSD and mushrooms. If you've done mescaline, it was no big deal to me. Maybe I didn't take enough of the dots. I just took like 2 of them. It really didn't do much for me. You mean pagan style poetry? I think my poetry, I call it druidic. I have a whole folder here of what I call, I go out to my grove and I write the poetry. I call it's more based on my modern experience of, my practice of druidry and, things that I've been learning in the order of bards, ovites, and druids, which Trampus Bowmaster is now a member of. Let's see here. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. What is Sarah saying? Please pray for me to reach more souls. Okay. Great Lady of the Cauldron, Ceridwen. Sarah is asking for prayers. Pour out your cauldron upon our friend Sarah here. May she reach more people for your cauldron than ever before. Oh, and there you go, Sarah. May you keep doing the good work of the cauldron, bringing people to the great lady of the hour. Let's see here. Oh, man. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at here? In the comments, scrolling through here. Let's see. Rest well for you. We got some crazy fundamentalist Sarah in here. I don't see alive. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Whatever you're saying. May Odin bless you. Yes. May the Dagda bless you. May all the gods bless you. Yeah. You are a sinner for rejecting the God way. Yes, I am. I am a sinner. Ooh, what are you going to do now? I am a sinner and there's nothing you can do. I'm just going to keep sinning. Jesus, Buddha, Keridin, Ganyin, and Mary Magdalene, Mordecai for Vixen. Zombie Christ. Oh, shoot. You have your God away, though almighty, all father. So you have a devotion to Odin. That is what you look to in terms of fatherhood there. Josh, G91. Nice to see you. Good to have you here. Oh, man. Look at all the fundamentalism here. You cannot be a sinner, preach about being right, boy. Oh, I'm a boy now. Look at that. I am a boy, sir. I was a man when you were still in diapers. I am very old compared probably to you. You're acting like a child. So I assume that you're a child. Oh, damn. Look at all this stuff here. Mr. Palad, am I circumcised? No, I am not. Do you want to see my penis? It's on my OnlyFans page. You can see it. It looks just like a banana peel. Let's see. Where am I at here? Super Scott is here. Good to see you, Super Scott. Good to have you here. Let's see. Yeah, we don't do politics here. Why would you want to hang out with us sinners? I know, we are terrible here. We do like all kinds of orgies and things. We get drunk out of cauldrons and we do all kinds of homosexuality and all kinds of that stuff here. Why do you want to be here? Let's see. Is that a Celtic symbolism? Yes, this is the triskelion of Ceridwen. It's the Welsh triskelion. And this is the pentangle. These are Celtic symbols. Yes. The cauldron as well. The whole cauldron is a Celtic symbol. Lots of Celtic symbols here for you. These are also symbols in druidry, the tradition I belong to. Oh, you're glad to be here. Oh, the Jewish star. Yes. Or aliens. Oh, yeah, could be aliens. We could be aliens here. The 5 wounds of David. Oh, he was wounded by Nathan's love, right? Wounded by Nathan's love. The untold homosexual erotic story of Nathan and David, represented by Christians because they cannot deal with the fact that the Hebrew writers wanted to be like the Greeks. So they had a homoerotic narrative in the Old Testament. David loved Nathan more than woman. Much of the great Greek mythology, you have homoeroticism. The Jewish mythology, same thing. It's there. Brent Martinez, good to see you. You can't stand the Christians who are always thumping at their Bibles but treat everyone like crap. Yes, they're not winning anyone to their religion, right? By doing that. It's not a good approach. Being an asshole never works when you're trying to spread your religion to other people. The symbol on your cauldron, you have it tattooed? Yeah, I would hope so. You are a Welshman, right? This is the Welsh triskelion, the great symbol of Ceridwen. I have my necklace here. If I could find a Welsh triskelion about this size, I would probably be wearing this one. But this was the first one I got. This is the Irish version of the triskelion. A little bit different, a little bit more detailed. But it's beautiful. Does the same thing. Let's see here. Looks cool. You like the Dara knot? Yeah, what you can't see on the side here, there's all Celtic knots. My AI didn't squeeze those in enough for everyone to see here. You thought it was tadpoles? Oh my goodness. Tadpoles. Your girlfriend's Jewish or was, but she converted to Odin. So you got her into Norse paganism. Well, once you're Jewish, you're always really Jewish. I mean, that's your nationality. You don't have to be like a religious practicing Jew. Yeah, most of the Israelis, they're not like, there's a lot of cultural Jewish people they don't practice the religion. Let's see here. John 04U1E. Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, a lot of these people like you, John, YouTube assigned that name to you. You can change the name. You don't have to have all those numbers and shit behind your name. You just go to your settings and change it. Like mine is your bard. You see what you can do? Yeah, I know you have made offer. I've had another Forge Master that's on here that comes on occasionally has offered to make me one out of iron. I don't have a PO box, right? I don't have that yet, and I don't give out my address. I mean, you don't know what kind of people you're dealing with on here, right? You might be right now. We might be in a good relationship just on paper. But there are people here that I've learned in this past week. I'm glad I did not give out my address. Because there. You never know who's on here, right? You never know who's on here. But I'm not saying that's the way you are. But I'm going to get a PO box when the finances are stable, because that is a constant payment that you have to pay, and we don't have it in the ramen noodle budget yet. We are working our way there, but we are not there yet. January, we took a big hit on the YouTube channel, but we have come back. We are making our way back to where we should be. I mean, this has been the best week ever so far, in terms of subscribers. I mean, it's wild. It's how many are just coming out of the cauldron here. Let's see here. Ricky is here. Good to have you here. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? Patrick, it's Welsh, very interesting. I thought it was Irish. Are the Irish and Welsh related ethnically or culture? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I mean, they're neighbors, right? They both have unique DNA markers. The Irish and the Welsh, they have unique DNA markers. Also, they tell the same stories, but each in their own way, in their own particular cultural context. So they are neighbors. They are neighbors, right? And like in the Mabinogion, tells about stories of dealing with the Irish, right? Going to war with them. I understand completely. I'd counter it to a local establishment that could receive it to you, maybe. Yeah. Hold on to it, because I will be getting, at some time in the future, I will be getting the P.O. box. And I know that people have been holding on to all the goodies. Yeah. My wife is the one that runs the financial department here in the house. She tells me what I can and cannot do with the money. I tried doing that at the beginning of marriage, and I was terrible. My wife she's good with all the bills and shit. I am not. I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at it. Same thing when I go shopping. She hates it when I go to the grocery store, because I don't look at the prices. I just put it in the basket. And I'm like, why does it cost $300 to go buy just the groceries here? And she gets all upset about it every time I go to the grocery store. It's like, don't go to Publix, go to Aldi's. But the Aldi's food I don't really like. Publix has all kinds of fresh bread, and I love Publix. Let's see. It's okay to save my Discord in here. Is it okay to save my Discord in here? Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead. Say what you want to say. You're on our Discord, right, Blake? If not, Gwendolyn will get you on there. Yeah, so share your Discord, and because you've been a wonderful member of our community here for a long time. Usually, for people, I have you purchase the membership to our Discord for becoming a community member. But you've been on here a long time, and we'll get you on there, Blake. We'll get you on there. If Gwendolyn's still here, I don't know if Gwendolyn's still here. If not, send me an email. My email is in the About Me. Let's see here. Carter, Jesus Christ is your God. Celadwin is my God. Celadwin is my God. If you have a YouTube channel, Carter, I would love to go on your live stream and talk about Celadwin. That would be wonderful to do. I'm sure she would appreciate it. I tell everyone about Celadwin. Celadwin commissioned me to go out into the whole world and tell everyone about her cauldron. And so I go door to door in my neighborhood, skyclad. What I do is I have a big cauldron, and I just put the cauldron around my private parts, not to scare people away. And I wear my cloak, so they go, well, he's just partially naked. And I go around telling everyone the good word of Celadwin. I go out on street corners and I start, preaching about the joys of the cauldron. I want people to receive Celadwin in their life. Celadwin is a wonderful goddess. And I hope you Christian fundamentalists that you come to her cauldron. Jesus and her are good friends. They're all friends. I mean, there's no reason to be upset. Celadwin has, they get along quite well. No problems from, I've known Jesus a long time and Celadwin. They've always been together. They are good friends. They want to do the exact same thing seriously, which is to love you. That is it. That is it. Where are we at here? 5 tons. Oh man, what are you saying here? Some of the stuff, you don't like the devil. 5 tons does not like Satan. I'm not a fan of Satan either. He's the Christian boogeyman. The Bible talks about this person who's always doing the dirty work of the God. A God that needs a devil to do its dirty work, to me, is kind of inferior. So I would say, F your God, really. Not the devil. The devil's not the problem. It is the deity that's running the devil. Well, I don't know why people can't see that. I mean, it's pretty obvious. He has, the whole book talks about letting devils loose upon people, deceiving people, testing people. Your God is pretty pathetic. You should be telling your God to F off. I mean, that's what I would do. Love the P.O. box. Yeah, it's coming. It'll come. It'll come. We have a certain number in terms of financial stability from YouTube. As part of the money I take from YouTube, I have to put back in. YouTube is pay to play. If you're not putting money back into it, you'll just stay in one spot. You will not go beyond a certain number. So if you want your videos to be successful, you have to give at least $50, every 20 days to promote your video. That's the way that YouTube works. So if you want, it is pay to play. Unfortunately, you can go like a certain a radius. Like I'd say that my radius is under 10,000, just by my reach, my general reach. But when you put that $50 in, YouTube takes it to new people. YouTube is pay to play. If you want to be successful, you have to take a little bit of your money every month that you earn from it and put it back into the pot. That's what I've learned. Be kind to Satan. Yahweh tried to make him look bad. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Carter, you've already told us about Jesus being your deity. That's wonderful. I mean, how would you feel, Carter, really? I'm trying not to itch this thing on my back here. That's the last time. All right. Carter, how would you feel if I went onto your channel and said, Celadwin is God, Celadwin is God, Celadwin is God? You would think that I'm mentally ill, right? Because I'm repeating myself over and over again. You would find that I would be mentally ill. How do you think people are thinking about you and your religion right now on here? Yeah, I mean, this is unnecessary. Yeah, it is. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, man. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Thank you. Your girlfriend wants to go shopping. Wish me luck. Oh, man. spending all your money. Let's see here. Where am I at? Let's see, scrolling through. Your girlfriend wants to go. This isn't Jesus. I am not. Whole facts, Maple. Oh, look at recycling. Michael, nice to see you. Horseradish is not an instrument. What are you doing to your horseradish? It is not an instrument. Are you doing PG-13 things to your horseradish jar? That's not what it was designed for. Let's see here. Yeah, Carter, every time you preach, my moderators are going to delete it. I mean, you're really wasting your words. Now, if you want to talk about your spiritual experiences and things, we'd love to hear that, but not your preaching. We're not interested. I was a Christian for 30 years. I don't plan on going back. Let's see, yeah. Your Discord, Raven, sorry, I was wanting to Discord, but a new baby sending my, yeah, don't worry about it, Blake. We got you covered here. You've been on here. You've been a great community member for quite a while. And those people, I allow you to bypass the paywall. Yo Maple, you should be on there too, right? Mayonnaise is not an instrument either. Unknown, nice to see you again. Why do you include the star in every video? To stop Christians from coming here. This is not a Christian channel, but this is supposed to repel them away from being here. This person here keeps repeating himself over and over again. I mean, it's unnecessary. So it's really it's like a scarecrow to get them away. It's also a sacred symbol, and it's wonderful. I got my both symbols here, Caradwin symbol and the pentacle. It makes people uncomfortable. They think I'm a devil worshiper, and they shouldn't be here. If you feel that I am a devil worshiper, you don't belong here, right? Yeah, let's see. Oh, no thanks. Pray for yourself, yeah. A thought that he is not God, yeah. Yeah, Tricky Ricky is a good Christian person, yeah. We have people here that believe in Jesus, all in their own way, and that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I have no, if I'm not being saved properly, I'm willing to be corrected by the deity if it wants to come and say, hey, look, you shouldn't have a pentangle up on your channel. If the deity came and said that to me and said that the pentangle was bad, I would say, okay, no problem. I'll take it down. I don't have any problem with being corrected by any deity if I am misrepresenting them. Homie, don't play that. Homie the clown, don't mess around. You get in homie's face and he'll kick your ass. If you loved us, you would be judging us. Blake, you probably got taken care of by now. We're back behind the comments, but we'll take care of you, Blake. If Gwendolyn isn't able to hook up with you, send me an email and we'll take care of you. And also, what was his name? Maple, you should be on our Discord. You've been here a long time. We want you on there. We want our friend from Montreal on there, right? I am not better than you. Well, you're acting like it. Hamas, the pot of the doctor. No, this is Caradin's cauldron. My ancestors on all over, in those places, my Celtic ancestors, they had all kinds of cauldrons, right? The cauldron is like a universal symbol for the ancestors there. Let's see here. Where am I at? Scrolling through. Or like a spell. You want me to do a spell on you? Want me to do some voodoo? I don't have the proper ritual components right now to conjure up Beelzebub. You'll have to give me a little while. Now, if you want to donate to the show, I can go and buy the proper regents for conjuring up devils and things. If you want to, there's a little heart button down there. You just go down there. You can give the gift and put for the regents, and I will go and conjure up a devil for you. Let's see where we're at. I got help from Jesus. I got help from Jesus. Jesus didn't come here to heal the self-righteous, but the sick. Yes, we're a bunch of sickos here, Carter. We are real ill here. Some of us here have sex with our lampshades and everything. I mean, we are a deranged lot of individuals. Save us, Carter. Save our souls. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Where am I at here? Where am I at? Yeah. Chemistry, you're on our Discord. I know you're on there. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Scrolling through. Is that the Star of the Rephaim? No, it is the Star of David. I am Jewish. Paying to attention to God, and it will go away. Is that what we're supposed to do here to these fundamentalists? I try not to talk to many of them anymore, but they keep showing up, right? Some of them are just a nuisance. I just ignore them, most of them. Unless I can make fun of them, I will talk to them. Good fire safety. Nika, tell. You have lots of poop and aliens and stars and monkeys. What is that supposed to mean? What are you trying to conjure up there? Oh, man. Let's see. Where are we at here? Josh, as a Christian, I am called to preach to those who I believe need to hear it. You should know it's all love. No, it's not. You're not preaching. You're annoying people. The idea is sharing good news. In order to share good news, you have to have someone listening on the other end. And there's a very important passage in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 24, I believe it is. A servant of the Lord must not quarrel, but must be a teacher, because it is God who grants repentance. When you are annoying the shit out of people, that's not helping anyone. They just ignore you when you're a nuisance. I used to be a preacher. I know what I'm talking about, sir. You're not helping anyone here by copying and pasting scriptures. You're just being a nuisance. Let's see. If I wanted to hear someone preach to me, I would go to a church. Oh, man. You're going to roll another joint up? Oh, my goodness. Fundamentalist Tricky Rick. You know Father Bard is not a Christian, nor is his channel Christian. Yeah, Tricky Ricky's a Christian. Is he getting into some preaching there? He believes in the cauldron as well. Yeah. He goes both ways. He is bi-Christian. He is open to the cauldron as well. Donnie Hizzipop, good to see you. Do you sing your songs to the deities? Of course I do. Of course I do. Kedadwin loves it when I break out in song. Like a Hindus? No, I'm not a Hindu. If I was a Hindu, I would do it the Hindu style. Yeah. We have people here that are influenced by Hinduism. I wouldn't mind a good Shiva Linga now and then. Let's see here. Oh, poor Tricky Ricky. Vixen is going after Tricky. Vixen doesn't like any type of preaching at all, Tricky Ricky. You understand your point of view, but at some point, I think you need to self-reflect where this is going. It's not my place to tell you what to believe, but were you really a good priest? And this seems like a dead end. Not for me. I'm making lots of money now. It is a good direction. I'm an entertainer. This is entertainment. It's like Motley Crue. Remember Motley Crue? Girls, girls, girls. They had the pentangle in the background. It works. I'm sorry that I'm not the Christian that you want me to be, sir. I am an entertainer. That is what I do here. I'm sorry that you're afraid of the pentangle, that it makes you uncomfortable. Ask yourself why. Why does the pentangle make you feel uncomfortable? It used to be a Christian symbol. Why does it make you upset? It is a natural, sacred geometry symbol that's in nature. It is a star. It does not do anything. It has no, power of itself. It is just a symbol, sir. Why does it offend you? It cannot hurt you. It is a symbol of my tradition. It is not a dead. It is a symbol of the Ovites. It is a beautiful symbol. You are genuinely worried for me. Why? What have I done differently that you are worried for me? Because I have a symbol up? I mean, what if I put a chocolate bar up there or something? Would you like me putting a candy bar up there or something? Would that pique your interest? Oh, look, a candy bar. Well, you don't have a box of M&Ms. You shouldn't put the M&M symbol up there. People might think that you're a rapper. I mean, it's always something that pisses people off. I put these symbols up for a purpose, to keep Christians from coming here. You should say thank you, right? This is a channel for heathens. This is not Christianity here. I am not a Christian anymore. When I was a Christian, I had what in the background? Jesus, right? Or the Virgin Mary, the Theotokos. I am no longer a Christian. I don't put Christian symbolism up. I don't wear the clergy shirt anymore. I no longer work in the church. I am a heathen. And therefore, I should put heathen symbols up. So you're not confused. But Christians still come here and they ask. We had a girl on here earlier. Can you say a prayer for me? I am not a Christian minister anymore. What on here says Christian minister? It says druid, spirituality, goddess, pagan, all of these symbolism. What on here says Jesus? Nothing. Let's see here. There you are. You are shy? Oh my. Well, try running around naked and imagining everyone is naked too. It helps. I don't think Maple's in the Discord yet. I could be wrong. Tricky's in there. We know Tricky is in there. Oh man, you're getting censored, Tricky. You're getting censored. I think you got a timeout. Not a Christian channel. No gaslighting. Where are we at here? Scrolling through. Where am I at here? Oh, wait, shit. I rebuke Satan in the name of Jesus Christ. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. There you are. That was the Clash. The demon of the Clash was in me. Thank you. I had to get that out. You know, at the end of that song, it says, mental retardation, rock the Casbah. This is not kosher, rock the Casbah. A beautiful song, but you've saved me from it. I kept seeing minarets and all kinds of symbolism of the Middle East in my mind. I wanted to go to a local cuisine and eat all kinds of Arabian foods, horse meat. Thank you, Carter, the powerful Christian warrior, for setting me free from the spirit of the Clash. Oh my goodness, here. Where am I at here? You're going to another reefer. Let's see here. Not a Christian channel. Can you sing more Jesus songs? I have some of my songs. This is one I used to teach to my children. Cerwydwyn loves me, this I know, for the cauldron tells me so. There's my. I have to. I'm remaking all of the traditional Christian music into to celebrate Caledwin. Is there a term for someone who tells you that you are sick and sells you with a cure? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, brainwashed. You love my singing voice? Thank you. Thank you. It's not the best. I'm more of a chanter. My singing voice is not my strongest gift. Where does the Star of David come from? Hell if I know. Yeah, you want to spot? Why not? Yeah, why not? Has been here a long time. Get him in there. Yeah, why not? Has been here a long time. We want you there. You've been here a long time. Why not? Yeah, we want you in there. Yeah, if you're here a long time and you contribute to the community, we want you on the Discord. Yeah, Gwendolyn is right. Let's see here. Yeah, chemistry, our good friend from Scotland. You are here having a good time. Let's see. What is this person? I am esoteric man. Roger the Cheeto. Esoteric man. Where is the boy's mother? My mother will be here in a few hours. She's coming over to bring my new cloak that she has made for me. Let's see where. Yeah, this is not a Christian channel. We are not Christians here. Let's see here. And we did the rebuke. Thank you for the exorcism, Carter. Mr. Hatata. The gospel is good news, but I agree. If someone doesn't want to hear it, you don't force it on them. We should try. See, that's the thing. You people don't know how to preach at all. You think repeating Bible verses is preaching. Now, I want to educate some of you Christian people out there from my education. The idea is you give the person something they can use to build a bridge to the experience that you're having. You have an experience, something wonderful within you. The idea is to give them a bridge to have something wonderful too. Now, if you don't have shit in here, all you're doing is sharing your Bible verses with them. You think that will do the work for you. If you're living a shitty life and saying, well, I'm forgiven, don't expect the Holy Spirit to do shit for you. You have to give somebody what you have. That is the good news. The good news is, I am loved. Here, let me show you how you are loved too. It isn't a formula. It isn't the Romans road. It isn't ideas from the Bible. It's giving someone the experience of the divine that you have yourself, showing them through your relationship with them, through your conversation with them, giving them that experience. That is the gospel, not this bullshit on here where you tell someone a Bible verse. That doesn't do shit for people. When I was a Christian, I led thousands of people in the church because I knew how to do it. This bullshit that you're doing here, Jesus loves you, Bible says this, that's not gospel. That's nuisance. That doesn't do shit for people. All right? I still give people the gospel in my own way. You judge me. You say that I am not, I'm of the devil. I'm still doing the exact same thing, but I'm doing it differently. I'm still helping people to connect with my experience of the All-Father. That's what Jesus did. He was, you see me, you see the Father, right? He said that. Now ask yourself this. When people see you, do they see the Father? Now, if there's any hesitation in that, any doubt, then you need to get right before you go around telling other people about it. You need to make your relationship right with the divine. If there's any hesitation at all in that question, it should be, yes, I have the experience. I can share it with people. If it's not there, then quit doing your bullshit. I mean, bullshitting people doesn't do anything for religion. It really doesn't. What made me lose faith? I didn't lose faith. I'd lost faith in the church. I began to see after 30 years, working in the church, seeing how it controls people and manipulates people. I left that. I did not leave Jesus. I left how the church presented the Jesus. It makes people afraid and controls you, manipulates you. I don't want to be a part of that. I want to help people to know that they are loved. That's what was given to me by the voice I heard 30 years ago, and that's what I still continue to do. I never left the voice. I never left the All Father. I just left how the church presents it. You don't have to agree, but if no one ever preached to me, I would still be in a very dark place. I would have gone to church in that time. I would argue that you're still in a dark place. If you feel compelled to do this bullshit, all you have done is been manipulated and given a false hope. Preaching to people and having a conversation with them are not the same thing. Preaching is, here, these are ideas. Giving someone an experience of the divine is the only thing that heals another person. And I still do that. I don't preach to people. I share with them through this medium of spiritual entertainment. I am an entertainer. And through the conversation that I have, I share myself with the world. What you see is what you get. There's no pretending here. You get to see everything that I am. And if there's something in that you like, that helps you, that's wonderful. Let's see here. So if there's any chance I can help someone the way people have helped me, I'll jump at it. Yeah, you're not helping anybody by manipulating them. Tell me what the truth is Satan said, and what lies did Yahweh say? What lies did Yahweh say? Let me be a lying spirit in the mouth of the prophets to deceive them. Yeah, that's a lie. I'm going to give them a spirit of delusion so they may not know the truth and be saved. That's a lie. Your God sends devils upon the world to deceive. Now, it's not the devil's fault. The devil's just doing what it's told. It's the God's fault. Your God lied at the very first part of the Bible. You shall not die. He lied. That is a lie. He was trying to control his gardeners. He wanted them to be a slave in his garden. And then you have this good old serpent coming along. Oh, he's full of shit. You're not going to die. Now, what a Christian will do is reinterpret that. They'll say, oh, they died spiritually. No, that's not the context. He said you will die. It meant to physically die. That's what he said. He lied. Liar! Yahweh is a liar. Oh, man. Let's see here. We got, what does this say? Where are we going here? Lots of fundamentalism all of a sudden. Money is the root of all evil. Money pays the bills, damn it. Let's see. Where does Yahweh say that? What part of the Torah Bible says that? What part of the Bible? All right, let me look it up here. Where does Yahweh put a lying? Where does? Let me find it for you. Yahweh put a lying spirit in the mouth of the prophet. In the mouth of the prophets. I don't know it's in the book of Kings. My AI will bring it up for you. Where does Yahweh put a lying spirit in the mouth of prophets to deceive people? 1 Kings 22, 19 through 23. There you are. Probably not even though I showed you that, what you'll do is you'll make excuses for it. You're not willing to believe the truth. But you ask, I deliver. I always back up what I say. Let's see here. All right. I've lost a shitload of comments doing that. YouTube just took a boatload of comments away from me to try to catch me up to. I had like several thousand here. So if I did not greet you or address your question, I apologize. Let's see. You are Catholic. Am I not welcome? I like Dungeons and Dragons, though. You're welcome here. I used to be a Catholic. I'm an apostate. You're not supposed to talk to me. I'm an apostate clergyman. You're supposed to shun me, right? Yeah, the scripture says, do not have any fellowship with him. I teach against your church. I left your church. You're not supposed to talk to me. I am in a state beyond excommunication. I am in apostasy. So the church laws are very specific to that, right? Why aren't you Christian anymore, brother? Why have you fallen? Well, Christian is a matter of perspective. I'm not doing Christianity the way you want me to, therefore I am fallen. I have no problem following the good teachings of the Christ at all. I don't have any problem with that. I'm just not doing it the way you want. I don't have dogma telling me you must do it this way or you're going to hell. Like our Catholic friend here. Our Catholic friend here, if he misses church on Sunday, he's going to hell. Intentionally missing church is a mortal sin. That's called control. How many Catholics would go to church on Sunday if there was no controlling? Probably very few, because they're not interested in Jesus at all. They're being controlled and manipulated by an organization that makes them afraid. That's the evil of the church. I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I don't have any problem with Jesus. You're judging me, sir. Did not Jesus say, he who is not against us is for us? Do not forbid him to cast out the devils. Did he not say that to the apostles? Lord, we must stop him. He is not with us. And Jesus says, cut that shit out. Leave him alone. He is not doing anything wrong. Don't forbid him, right? Let's see here. Finn is here. Good to see our good friend Finn. Change is a bitch and is to accept. Guess I should just move on to greener pastures. Yeah. If you don't like it here, you don't have to be here. I'm an entertainer. I have a certain way to entertain people. If the pentangle makes you shit your pants, maybe you shouldn't be here. I mean, unless you're wearing a diaper or something, you can endure it. I mean, I don't like shitting my pants. I go immediately and take a shower if it happens, right? I mean, I don't get in places where I want to shit my pants. I pump myself with Imodium AD if I think something's going to happen. In the beginning was the deacon, and the word was deacon. Yeah, I am no longer deacon. I am Bard. That is it. The deacon was the beginning, right? Now, I know some of my former parishioners, you always call me Father Deacon. And that's okay. I don't mind if you want to call me deacon. But I am no longer a minister. I am not a clergyman. I am not in the church no more. I am just a bard. Father Bard is my identity now. It is my stage name. Just your bard. Yeah. Christians are welcome. Just don't be dicks. Yeah. I enjoy your preaching. Thank you. Tabitha Mary Stockman, good to see you. Good to have you here, our good friend. Always nice to see Tabitha. I enjoyed reading your little short story there. Now, I probably interpret that in a whole new level. I mean, that's what people do with art, right? It makes sense to them in a certain way. You probably had a whole different understanding. I went Carl Jungian at it and saw it in a whole different way. But it was a beautiful piece. You are right, Bard. I am an ambassador of Christ. Yeah. And people shouldn't see you, Mordecai. If you are an ambassador, they should just see Christ. They shouldn't see a church. They shouldn't see a Trinity. They should just see the Christ, right? That's what they should be seeing. Nothing else. G. Pendragon is here. Why do you have a pentagram behind you? It's a Christian symbol representing the 5 wounds of Christ. Yeah, it can be if you want. For me, it's just a symbol. It could be anything you want it to be. I have it there to keep Christians away. You don't think repeating Bible verses, anything, speak your truth, or what hurt you, or what happened. I love you, man. You are going through I used to do the Kabbalah. I know you can find Christ. What in the hell are you talking about? You are judging me. Nobody hurt me. No one hurt me. I had a good career. I had 2 more years of seminary, and I would have had my own church. I was ordained to the diaconate. I had a good career ahead of me. Everything was working out. I just realized that the church is evil, and I don't want to be a part of it. There's finding Christ. I think I've found Christ more than ever before in my life. I'm not enslaved anymore. I don't need to judge and condemn people who are different. I don't have to not like gay people or trans people anymore. I can just let people be people. Let's see here. You see demons? Oh, no. I see demons. Let's see, where are we at? One had a human-like form with green eyes. The other looked like a flying seals that were all black. Interesting. Wow. Finn doesn't want to find Christ. He's tired of your bullshit. Jamin, praise Kedadwin. Good to see you, Jamin. Good to have you here. Do they see love and forgiveness in you? Yeah, that's important if you're a Christian. That's what they should see. Yeah, I'm not a Christian. I can call you an asshole. I have no problem doing that. Let's see here. I'm not Jesus. Jesus is only one who makes the invisible God visible. No, you do that. And not just Jesus. Whatever is visible is only seen through, invisible is only seen through you. You are the way, the truth, and the life. No one around you will see God unless you show it to them. Not just Jesus, you. You are the only way. That is it. If you're not living a spiritual life, nobody sees it, and they'll never see it. The idea that, eventually, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. They're going to find their truth one day. No, if you're not living your truth and reality right now, if they don't see it, they're not going to see it. There are people in your life that if you don't be real in your experience of your humanity and living your spirituality, they will never see it. And they need to. There are people hurting. They need to have hope. They need to know that they have purpose. They need to know they are loved. And if you're not doing that in your life, they will never see it. Don't accept the bullshit. Oh, one day they'll meet God. No, if they're not meeting God now, they're not going to meet God later. This is the only shot that they have. Let's see here. I am the bard of spiritual. Please tell me where Jesus says Yahweh is not God. Please tell me where he says Yahweh is not God. I'm pretty sure he was Jewish. I'm pretty sure. Many of the tradition conflates Jesus and Yahweh together. The mythology of the New Testament is pro-Yahweh. Yahweh is a dumbass, and I think it is despicable. Today is erectile dysfunction day, and we're also gay here today. Yeah, you people aren't doing anything for our limp penises here. That he wasn't God's name. Let's see here. Morning, brothers and sisters. Good to see you, our good friend the hermit, carrying his lantern, shining light in the darkness. Roku, nice to see you, Roku. Good to see you here. Red Cloud, my brother, I would promise, I would never judge you. I just want to give you a hug right now. Okay, here's your virtual hug. Just don't reach around right now on live. Let's see. The Bible says the church is the pillar and bulwark of the truth. It does say that. It says a lot of things too. It says that the Israelis should kill children. It says that you should take slaves. It says slaves, be obedient to your masters. It says that God doesn't want you, seeing you shall see, Just because it says that in the book of Timothy, what the Catholic Church does with that verse is they add their little own flavor to that. The Christian apologetics, the pillar and ground. I reject the premise that the Bible is the Word of God. So it is a book of agendas to me, and you just pile on the agenda. Yes, the Catholic Church is the one. If you are a Protestant, the Catholic Church is the one that created the Bible. All of your Bibles come from the Catholic Church. In the 4th century, the church had an agenda to control people, and they wanted only the books that supported their control. They wanted you to be afraid of God. They wanted you to be obedient to the church. They wanted to enslave you. They had an agenda, and that is why I reject the Bible. It is not a good book. It enslaves people. You should not be forced to believe the Bible is God's word. You should see it as a book that has wisdom, that has history of the ancient world, it has great ideas, but a lot of in the Bible is bullshit. It is not good. Jesus telling, be afraid of him who will put you in the fires, both body and soul, and burn you alive forever. What a horrible way to reveal a loving God to a world. He didn't say that shit. People who wanted you to be afraid. Yeah, most of the New Testament writers were anti-Semitic, like the John, the Jews. It has to call people the Jews, like they're like the bad people, right? They blaspheme the Holy Spirit. They cannot be forgiven. The reason why they were writing in an anti-Semitical way, like the Messianic secret in Mark, don't tell people. Unless you're not Jewish, then we'll tell you. Don't tell people the Messiah. But when you're a Gentile, go tell everyone. There was, during that time of putting the biblical texts together, the Jews were expelled from Rome. The Christians wanted to separate themselves, to establish themselves as separate. Mingling in their liturgies, they anathemized the Jews. You are a Catholic. Look at the history of your liturgy. Why did the good Pope John in the Second Vatican Council, I'm sorry, Jews, for all of our anti-Semitism that we've had in our liturgies, in our church fathers? They got that from the Bible. They were no friends of Jews. Because of them, there was a Holocaust. Joseph Goebbels, I'm helping bring the second coming of Jesus Christ. He got that from the Catholic Church. You guys and your bullshit. Let's see here. Yeah, don't even try the apologetics either. I was a Roman Catholic apologetist for a few years before I went into the Eastern Church. Let's see here. Remind me to cry, bro. I could tell you're hurting. Oh, yes. I poopy pants. I'm crying. Yeah, I'm so hurt by Christians. They've hurt me. You've made me leave the church. No, I ridicule you because you're being a dumbass. There's no pain here. There's only freedom. Freedom to demonstrate your bullshit religion. And so what does he do? He leaves his Christian ways of being kind, allowing God to convert you through the power of the Holy Spirit, turns into an asshole. Oh, you are hurt. It's you are the problem. Your gaslighting techniques don't work here, sir. In fact, last night I gave everyone that watched the show a whole lesson in how Christian apologists operate in their techniques. We had a good time exposing the bullshit of Christians last night. If you watched the show last night. I understand you are probably hurt. Yes. Yeah, you were touching my penis too much when I was a Christian. A little bit too rough. Therefore, I left. The way that you touched it, it was just too difficult for me to handle. So I went to a more gay-friendly and softer touch community. Let's see here. You have had the abyss look back? Oh, my. That's always fun, right? Now, if you like being here, we talk about all kinds of things. We do talk a lot to Christian fundamentalists like we have here for entertainment reasons. If you like what I do, we talk about all kinds of things, all types of spiritualities, mostly druidry. Go up and give that a touch. Like and subscribe. I do this every day. And when we get to 50 views, we're almost there, I'll give out 5 free subscriptions that will give you access to our Discord server. So like, subscribe, touchy the heart thing off to the side. The 100% and the faces, those things, that helps bring more people here. Comment, and eventually we'll get to 50 people. And I'll give out, I got 5 to give away. 5 free subs to give away that'll bring you on our Discord server. And if don't accept the free subscription if you're not going to comment. I mean, it makes no damn sense. If you are a Christian fundamentalist, and we know who you are, as soon as you accept that, I'm going to ban you from the channel. There's no purpose for you accepting that. We don't want Christian fundamentalists on here. You're not welcome. Lewis, it's true. If you stare into the darkness too long, it will stare back. And you don't do that, brother. Why not? What's wrong with looking into the abyss of yourself and looking at what's going on in there? Are you afraid of what's in you? I mean, the idea is looking in with yourself, not just looking into an abyss. That's not what Nietzsche meant. He went on an inward journey and turned mad, right? He went into himself. He saw what was in there. To be able to be honest with yourself, to look within yourself, to realize your own bullshit, to realize your own woundedness, and to be able to look upon that without going mad is a great struggle. That people, he's not just talking about looking into dark things. There's a psychological context there. We love you, Bob. Thank you, Jamin. You just got to ask yourself, could you walk with Christ in your way? I never stopped walking with Christ. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I have no problem with Jesus at all. Him and Keridwen are good friends, and they've never been enemies. I just don't walk with them the way you want me to. I am not walking with them in a way where I'm being dictated by a North Korean leader and how to live my life and love other people. How many people have you drawn into your experience with your presentation, sir? That's what you should be asking. Instead of going after me and my life, how many people have you led into the Spirit? That's what you should be asking yourself. Instead of going after me, take the plank out of your own eye before you go after someone else. Deal with your own bullshit. Why aren't you leading people into the experience? I've never stopped. I've left the church, but I've never stopped leading people to the All-Father. There's all kinds of, people out there that need to be reached that will never be able to be reached by a Christian because you have all of these obstacles and things. I've led more heathens to the Great Spirit than ever before through this channel. How about you? Let's see here. Yeah, he will never leave you or forsake you. It doesn't matter what kind of ideas you have about it. You are loved by the All-Father. The idea that the evil Christ in the New Testament, if you don't have the right ideas, he who believes and is not baptized is condemned already. He never said that shit. The All-Father never leaves you or forsakes you. He does not give a shit what ideas you have about it. That's a real father. I have children. I don't abandon them because of their ideas. Some of them, have some dumb shit ideas. I still love them. I'm still going to be there for them. I don't abandon them. I don't also I don't build a bonfire in the backyard and say, well, you choose to jump in the bonfire. I'm a responsible parent. The God of the Bible is irresponsible. He is not a good being. He is evil. Let's see here. Lies, Yahweh said, it's literally the entire Bible. Yeah. The Bible to me is not a good book. Now, when you leave just the Jewish history alone and say this is the history of how our people understood deity, this is something that's very important to our culture as Jewish people, that is fine. It's what the Christians do to it. They make it, this is how God really is. He really did tell people to murder children. You know, that's when it becomes an evil book. Oh, let's see. Yeah. The fundies are here. Yep. Sam, yep. You like short people because they pick lower, more beautiful flowers? Oh, my goodness. Hanging low fruit, too, right? Because he comes from you, he can't honor something that doesn't exist. He loves you too much. What the hell does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Yahweh is definitely more of a trickster than anything. Yeah, I don't believe Yahweh is real. He is just an entity that represents evil in control and manipulation. And there's lots of faces for entities to put that upon. Do you think Yahweh is the real name of God? No. Yahweh is a devil. He is not real. You'll never leave you. I'm sorry if you don't like that. But it's like a parent never giving up on the son. Yeah, that's what the Bible does not teach that. The Bible does not teach. Jesus says, if you do not bear fruit, you will be cast out. Fathers, don't do that shit. Some of my children, they're never going to be able to bear fruit the way that I want them to, right? I will love them no matter what. The Bible says this performance-based deity that demands and requires you must worship it. Pathetic. Deities that need anything from you. You were loved before you were born. You are loved throughout your life, no matter what you have done. You will be loved when you died in the same way. You cannot lose this love. It will never depart from you. Now, that doesn't mean the love agrees with your bullshit, but you don't leave this being because of anything that you have done. You are always loved. That is the bond a parent has with their child. No matter what my children do, they will always belong to me. I will always be on their side. I will always be trying to help them to have a good life. The way that the Bible just talks about God, he is not that way. He is not that way at all. Let's see. Bard, you know that JEPT, you know that Yah was a major part of writing the Old Testament? Yeah, I know all about it. I spent years and years in the study of the scriptures. Don't care. Yeah. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Lots of fundamentalism in the audience today. Where am I going? Is there anybody want to talk about anything else? Oh, man. They got to the void. Yeah. We need a nat 20 there. I respect you so much you don't even know. You don't even know who I am. You are full of shit, sir. Your manipulative language doesn't work here. You don't know me. You do not care for me. You have no relationship with me at all. I am just a passing voice on the YouTube. You do not know me to be able to have that type of relationship. When a Christian says they love you, they do not. They're only saying that to manipulate you with whatever message they have. Loving someone is, I don't care what you believe in. I'm going to be by your side. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be in your life. I don't love all these people here. I want to get to know them. I want to have a relationship with them. I respect them. I have the courtesy of doing that. I don't go around saying, hey, everybody, I love all of you, because I do not. Now, the deity loves you, and because of that, I want to help you to get to know the deity. But when Christians say, you know, I love you, I care about you, they are loving themselves. They don't love you. That is a scam. Yeah, Bible tells you to shun. Yep, certainly does. The idea of excommunication. The Apostle Paul said, give them over to Satan for the destruction of the flesh. Excommunication. I am in a state of excommunication from the Catholic Church because I am an apostate. When you excommunicate someone, you anathemize them. They are given over to Satan. Satan is the one doing the dirty work for the God on the outside of the church. The Jewish people were anathemized for centuries by the Christians in their liturgies. They were given over to Satan. They called them the murderer of Jesus. That's how the Christianity was. It was not good. Christian magistrates ordered the burning alive of Jewish people during the Roman period of conquest when it was Christianized. They murdered people who didn't want to do what they wanted, their religion. They tortured them. The church is not good. There should have never been a church. Let's see here. Dogma equals Leviathan. Oh my. Tristan, you have your own religion. Tell us about it. We are interested. Maybe you can convert us. My religion is spiritual entertainment. It works out quite well. Tears are going down your face right now. What do you mean it causes you pain? Your manipulation doesn't work here. You have a mental disorder if you are crying over this. That's your problem. You have the problem. Now, I'm a Cancer. I cry a lot. But what you're doing is called mental delusion. You are creating an atmosphere within your mind structure that allows you to weep, to take self-pity. Now, a Christian of integrity wouldn't have to say that. They wouldn't say, look at me, I'm crying. I'm crying. You make me cry. They wouldn't say anything. You're trying to manipulate people. That's what you're doing. And we're all onto your bullshit. Cool Hand Mountain Man has given out a gift membership. Hopefully no Christians will take that. Is it the old wizard who got it? Yeah, you can join us on our Discord server. Let's see here. I'm crying, weeping. You not do my religion. No one cares if you're crying, sir. Nobody cares. Go play on some other person's channel with your fake pity parties. You're not These people are intelligent here. We got well-educated people here in the audience that know your bullshit. Look at me, I'm crying. Watch my channel, please. Like and subscribe. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, my community gets a good Christian education here every time you people come on. Oh, man. Jesus is going to keep pursuing me. I know, he keeps hitting me up on Grindr all the time. That you're talking about the different Jesus. Oh. I'm not running from Jesus. See, you are judging me. You don't know what... I've accepted Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior. I was baptized, chrismated. I've received the Holy Eucharist. What must I do to be saved, sir? What can I do to be saved? Just because I'm not doing it the way you want me to, doesn't mean I'm not saved. I mean, I don't even believe in salvation, to be honest with you. I think it's bullshit. What does the star mean? What's the Star of David? Let's see. Life is painful and tough as F. That's what carrying your cross is about. Realizing the perfect person got brutalized. I know, see, you Catholic people are suckered into these guilt trips like the Stations of the Cross. I was just telling, my son still goes to Catholic school. He's like, Dad, they're having the Ash Wednesday coming up. I'm like, you can get the ashes if you want to. I don't care. And I was telling him, it's just a guilt trip that makes you feel like you're a bad person, that God had to suffer for you because you're a piece of shit. I was educating my son on how the church manipulates people. It makes you feel guilty and shameful. I am not worthy to receive you. Only say the word and I shall be healed. It's all manipulation. Making you feel guilty and shameful all the time. Got to keep going to confession. going over the 10 Commandments, see how you've pissed the God off all the time. I am not living a life of guilt and shame, sir. It breaks my heart that you are, but I'm not going to cry about it like you. Let's see. If it happened to him, it can happen to you. Are you going to crucify me? Oh, my goodness. You're a child of the Most High. Pentagrams don't scare you. Well, I was hoping it would. I mean, the more, what do I gotta? They told me yesterday to put a gay flag in the background. That might help to get some of you assholes out of here. Let's see here. See, Ulf is here. Our Norse pagan friend Ulf is here. Good to have you here, Ulf. You blame Saturn for the woes of today. I've had so much terrible things happen to me, but the way he's going, that's exactly where you shall not be. Name wants you. Yeah, I'm going to hell. That's your last resort of guilt and manipulation. You're going to go to hell if you don't do what I want you to do. Yeah, I don't believe in your bullshit, sir. It doesn't work. If a God makes a hell and wants to torture me because I'm trying to do what's right, to help people to know that God is good and that you are loved, then screw your God, sir. Oh, let's see. Where am I at? You need a scapegoat? Oh, man. Who's Harry Potter? Yes, I'm Harry Potter today. I gotta whip my magic wand out at you and spray some magic in your face. The pentacle doesn't seem to help with the play, literally. They just all come in here all the time. Yeah, nothing works. I mean, I used to have a goddess picture in the back. I've had all kinds of occult symbols. Maybe upside down pentagram with a goat head. Maybe that's what I need to go to. But I don't want to get too far away from my tradition of druidry. So I try to use symbols that are helpful for that work. Let's see here. 2 years, damn, that's a hard walk. Let's see here. We have Transformers now. Oh, man. You blame Akron, Ohio? I want to engage in a homosexual frenzy with you. Well, hit me up on Grindr. My name on Grindr is I Love Ass. 2000. You can hit me up on Grindr. We'll work it out, Nikki. Let's see here. May the swords be with you. I am a Christian, but I enjoy your perspective. Yeah, I have no problem with Christians at all. Yeah, a lot of them come on here. They love the satire. They love the humor. I have no problem with Christians at all. They're just the assholes that want to put guilt trip and fear monger and tell people they're going to hell. Yeah, a lot of my son, he still goes to church. My oldest son, he's a universalist. I have no problem with that. Let's see here. You started 2 cults. You're trying to avoid a third. Yeah, it gets addicting, right? All of the cult work. The fact that you can turn the Christian beliefs inside out and it's still the same either side should be enough to open your eyes. But they're happy to be misled by their God. Yeah. You love that bot. You're welcome. Voltron is the best because of its cats. Well, there's 2 types of Voltron. There's the one with the cats, and then there's the spaceship Voltron. I bet you didn't know about that. Yeah, they had another Voltron series after the cat series in the 80s, where they had like Voltron in space, where they had like little spaceships that would. It wasn't as popular as the cats one, right? Yeah, Voltron was a fun show when I was a young person. Oh, the coat of the maple. Meow. Yeah, I see Mike the Prick Piccolo is on here. Comes on here every day to bitch about his religion. Living for humanity? Yeah, why not? Yeah, we don't do Crowley here. Crowley is no friend to practitioners of magic. If you were a modern practitioner of magic and you would go to Crowley, he would use you and abuse you to get what he wants from you. He was not a good person in the world. He was a terrible person. I really needed to hear that today about spirituality and all that. You're welcome, JB. You're welcome. It's fun talking to these people. I have a good time. Um, I used to be like that. I would manipulate people. I would cry and stuff. I remember this one friend. She was living in sin, and I started weeping. I'm so sad. I wasn't sad. I was just trying to manipulate her. Oh, you believe that God has good insight. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been around the block a few times. I've tried lots of different stuff, lots of different spiritualities. I've tried a lot of things. Let's see. You need some myrrh? Oh, man. The Emperor of Penguins for nothing. Oh, damn. Christianity is a two-sided coin without telling them which side is good or bad. They just decide of their own selfish wants where they throw the name of Jesus. Yeah. I mean, I've said to these people, Ulf, what do I need to do to be saved? I have no problem with Jesus. I've said the sinner's prayer. I've been baptized. I've been chrismated. I've received the Eucharist. Jesus is wonderful. It's because I'm not doing it the way they want. Therefore, I'm disqualified. I don't have a problem with Jesus. What do I need to do to be saved? I've never abandoned anything of Jesus at all. I'm just not doing it the way they want me to. JB, you are trans and you got harassed yesterday. A neighbor rushed down the stairs to come at me because he didn't know if I was a dude or a chick. These people don't want to mind their own damn business, right? We're all on a journey in life, and we should give the respect to the other person to want to be able to do what they want to do with their life. For me, experiencing trans people in the beginning was very uncomfortable. When I was younger, I'd go to bars every night. I made out with a man. I thought it was a woman, and I didn't realize until after. It was no big deal to me. For me, it was a lady. For all I knew. I mean, that's how I see it. These people that Gwendolyn has educated me a lot. Thank you, Gwendolyn. The people that trans. This is a reality that's very real, scientific. Gender dysphoria. It is a real thing, and I've tried to understand it on a spiritual level as a past life regression that people are dealing with and working out in their life. That's how I've understood it. And I try to be courteous to all people. And, a lot of things that make me uncomfortable. I don't have a problem with people pursuing that in their life. And, there's things that do make me uncomfortable. But I allow people to be who they want to be. I want them to know that they are loved. There's a lot of issues in the world with people trying to work this out. But if you go over to India, they've always had people that with gender dysphoria, as we call it. They have a whole culture of people who have always been what we call trans. Trans is really a foreign word to these people. Gender dysphoria is a foreign word. They've always had these people in their culture forever. It's in their mythology. Krishna turns into a woman and screws Jana, right? Or Janu, or whatever his name is, right? This has always been a part that has been in the world. I don't like, and I've talked to trans people about this, some of what our politicians are doing to people of diversity. They are using them as pawns to have their way, to cause division and things. I don't like that. But you have to let people be who people are. As long as they're not trying to, you should give people courtesy, but they should respect the same courtesy. I think it's embarrassing, these trans activists on TikTok and stuff. I think that's an embarrassment to people of diversity. The messages that the straights are getting from some of these images and things. I think that is inappropriate. Not all trans people are the same. They're not going around, trying to cause problems with people, forcing their, the pronouns and shit like that. They're not doing that. They want to live normal lives and, live how they feel comfortable in their own skin. And you should allow people to do that. And I'm sorry that your neighbor is an asshole. That he is, that is a derangement, right? Hello, Bart. What distant echoes have you heard today? I've heard the garbage man outside collecting my trash, if that's what you're asking about. Or are you talking about in the spiritual realm? I don't know. There's always echoes of some capacity. Let's see here. And I was about to say, okay, fine. I'll pretend to be what my body portrays me as. Yeah. Let's see here. Slave and master bond is also talked about by Hegel, but I think we're using different contexts. Just came in, yeah. Don't be afraid of the beef, tomato, potato soup. Oh my goodness, here. Were they illiterate back then? Some of them might have been. They wanted Leviathan for cauldrons? Oh no. Thank you for your old advice when you were a Christian. So you're judging me, sir. I am no different than I was back then. I had a clergy shirt on. Now I do not. I thought the same way. It helped you in a time of deep struggle. It doesn't seem you want me here anymore, but rather repel Christians. No, I repel fundamentalists. There's lots of Christians that come here. I don't have a problem with Jesus. I'm just not doing it the way you want, and it makes you shit your pants. That's your problem. You don't have to be here. What I help people, I'm not doing anything different. I'm just not a part of a church anymore. That is the only difference. Let's see here. Wesley Huff said it's all real. Yeah, he's delusional. Yeah, Joe Rogan has these sometimes delusional characters on there sometimes, right? And Wes, talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls, he straight up lies about them, and he gets caught by other scholars. And now he's always trying to say, well, you know what, I read this and that, and instead of having the integrity to say, you know what, I did embellish a little bit to try to convert Joe Rogan. I hope Joe never converts. I mean, that would be terrible, right? It was sad when Russell Brand became a Christian fundamentalist. You'll be afraid of Jesus and God after they talk about the Satan. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Trying to catch up to your comments. First time viewing. You love it here, Jason? Good. Yeah, glad that you are here. The Book of Martin. Yes. This is the Amulet of Kings. Super fun evening show for you. Oh, yesterday. You're talking about yesterday? Yeah, we had a good time. Should real wine be used in the Catholic Church? No, they should Mad Dog 2020 in their communion chalice. That's what they should be doing. The Book of Martin yesterday. I don't remember that one. You're talking about Martin, that jackass that was on the channel last night. Yeah. You've seen Protestants use juice and store-bought wine. Yeah. Crackers and all kinds of ridiculous stuff. Donuts. Like him, and I'm Christian. Old Wizard is a Christian. He's here for the entertainment, right? Let's see. Wizards turn Christian. Oh, no. Yeah. Are you do you play Dungeons and Dragons, Old Wizard? Is that where you are part of the inflow of people that play D&D on here, which I had to take all that stuff and put it onto the channel? Let's see it. The Old Wizard. Let me look at your channel here. The Old Wizard. Go to channel. Let's see if you're the person. You make what kind of videos? Old trolling live chat icon. Oh, that's what you do. You are a troller of people. I'm looking at your channel. Yeah, trolling is a lot of fun, right? Doing it. The key is to make people laugh when you're doing it. Yeah, that's how. Now, not everyone's going to laugh. Some people will be pissed off. But if you get people laughing, that's when you have accomplished your mission of trolling. I like that's the upside down pentagrams. Let's see here. You don't know what a fundamentalism is as a Christian? Well, you have seen them here in action today. Christian fundamentalists they have a deranged way of looking at the Bible and Christianity. No one else is doing it right unless they're doing it their way. They won't accept the fact that I have nothing against Jesus. I follow his teachings. I'm just doing it my way. But because I'm not doing it their way, they get all pissy about it, right? Say I have to become a real Christian like them. I don't want to be. If you look in their lives, what's real? I'm a real person. What you see is what you get. I don't put on a church face here. Let's see here. It's very true. The abyss is the whole other universe together. You're a Christian. I'm just here to listen to your perspective. Well, you're welcome to do that. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk about Christianity all the time. I'd rather talk about other shit. Let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons. I respond to the people in the audience, whatever you want to talk about. I'd rather talk about druidry. Yeah. You read Zarathustra and developed a sort of divine madness, wanting to fight the waves, glorifying So you are reading through Nietzsche's teachings and you felt a little of that madness looking in. Yeah. Yeah, he went bonkers, right? There we at here. The way you walk, Bard, is your choice alone. Yeah, that's right. And the way you walk is your choice. I walk with integrity, sir. There is no, I'll be forgiven later. I walk how I want to walk, believing it is the right way to walk. There is no question about it. I am living the right kind of life. Let's see. Wow, he knew where the quote was from Nietzsche, but I don't. Those demons that stare back necessarily. They don't have to be demons. You're Christianizing Nietzsche's words there. They don't have to be demons. Sean, yes, thank you. Kedidwin loves you, Sean. Come to Kedidwin. Open your heart to the goddess. Receive her into your life. Your teacher nuns were great people and gave you good discipline. Good. They whipped your ass. Derek Bendover, man. Good to see you. Good to have you here on Tuesday, the proper day. When we die, we call for Jesus, all I know. No, I'm not going to do that. If he's not already here, I'm not going to call for him. Screw him. If he's not going to be here to do whatever, it's not my responsibility. I'm not the deity. If I'm the one who's lost, it's the one who's going to save. They are the responsible one. I shouldn't have to call to anyone. Start your own channels and see who listens. Yeah, tell them. Let's see here. Where are we? As always, don't spam. Yeah, don't spam here. The Christian way of leading people is like the kiosks in the mail telling you you need skincare and selling their rubbish cures. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Bard is right. The All-Father does not need to be believed in to be real. He loves you all and hopefully meet you all in Valhalla. Yeah. I would like to see how Christian ancestors really came up with these ideas. Yeah, most of it's all made up by people who had power and authority and said, we are the ones you are to listen to. We have the power. We are the ones chosen by the apostles. We are the ones chosen by Jesus. It's a scam. All right, Mr. Watada, have a good night. Let's see here. Please don't spam. Yeah. No gaslighting. Yeah. Yeah. It is a mesh of a lot of religions. It can be. Yeah. What is bearing fruit mean? In the context of the New Testament, you should be doing what the God wants you to do. If you're not bearing fruit, you're going to be destroyed. That's what it says. If you are not bearing fruit, you will be cast out. It says that in there. Imagine me telling that to my children. If you're not doing what I want to do, children, you're going to be cast out. What an evil thing to say. Jesus never said that. The biblical author said that to get people serious about being obedient to their agenda, what they wanted you to do. The Roman Empire used Christianity to control and manipulate the world. What's unfortunate is that is still the playbook. It's just not for the Roman Empire anymore. They think, well, this is how Christianity really is. Gilgamesh, yeah. So, Bart, I want to ask, have you heard, basically, because I haven't, and I feel jealous that I have not heard a voice. Yeah, I've heard the voice 30 years ago, and I wish I would hear it again. I don't know why I heard it. I needed to hear it. I was at a point in my life, if I did not hear that, I would have been destroyed. So I did hear the voice of the All-Father. Yes, 30 years ago. And I'm like, why don't you talk to me today, damn it? It doesn't need to say anything. There's a presence. The presence is always here. Always here. The Father, the Mother, whatever other deities want to show up, Keladwin, they're all here. The presence of divinity is always here as a comfort, as an embrace. I'm like, why can't you just speak to me in English, damn it? Why all this symbolism? That is the mystery. Why don't they do that shit? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I won't grow. Sometimes you need to grow up, right? If someone's always wiping your ass, you're not going to be able to wipe your own. We are meant to be divine. You cannot be divine if a divine person is always doing the work for you. This is your world. You are the one to use your creativity to make it wonderful. And if someone's doing that for you all the time, you don't grow up. So that's how I understand it. Oh, damn, where am I at? Trying to catch up here to all of these wonderful people here. Let's see. Trying to catch up. Yeah, a little bit behind here. Let me go right over to this place here. You're never going to get a cure for ED at this rate. Oh, man. Oh, let's see here. Christians are power mad, you think so, Evan Jean Stormborn? Let's see. Nothing wrong with a good guilt trip. Joseph the artist. Nice to see you. Hey, handsome. Good to see you, Sif. Professor Sif, expert at homosexual love. Great grinder buddy. Good to see you. Let's see here. They're making Jesus sound bad. Yeah. So many understand that penises that they didn't quite see right. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. The Green Knight is here. I loved his. He was running around in the streets of Toronto and he found 3 rabbits, and he shared that on a YouTube short. That was very adorable. Like they think babies are born sinful, like they're evil. Terrible teaching. Original sin. What an evil teaching. Now, to their credit, the Eastern Orthodox Church never taught that shit. That was from Augustine in the Roman Church. You saw Saturn today? Oh, man. You're too passionate about the whole thing. Like, why? I'm passionate about everything. Why bother not living? I mean, if you're going to live, be passionate about it. Be passionate about everything. Let's see. And screw the anti-Christians. We are cool effing people. Let's see. Spraying magic in your face, magnificent. Oh, man. Humans are designed to fear exclusion, yeah. Shaming, yeah. Yeah, ICE would have arrested Jesus, probably, yeah. We don't want to talk about politics here. It's terrible what's going on. Curb the type of funding. It's like sweep the sun of the concrete. Oh, man. Never ending. You called him a fascist? Who wins, Voltron or the assembled Thundercats? Voltron. The Thundercats, giant robot, what the sort of omens ain't gonna do shit to the fully, not even one of those, just the individual parts of Voltron, one of the lions. Thino ain't gonna do shit. He's gonna go snarf, 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 snarf. Let's see. I'm dropping diamonds, no bullshitting here. Keep an eye on Thundera. Let's see here. Yeah, I like the Thundercats that they made in the, I think it was like 2015 Thundercats on the Cartoon Network. That was really well done. I really enjoyed that one. They made it more violent. We needed an adult Thundercats. You got some time record for inner truths, education, experience. Accept Jesus in your heart. It's real. You don't be reserved. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to ask. Let's see. Try to pray in your head if possible. Yes. Let's see here. Member for 6 months. Let's see. He bought a small coffee. Thank you. Thank you for your continual membership here, for being a part of our community. Panthera. Yeah, he's always like the wise man in the Thundercats, right? Panthera. His good old bald blue head. He's always there for Lionel, giving him wisdom. Yeah, Lionel grew up too fast because of the space travel, right? He wakes up, he's an adult. When he leaves Thundera, yeah, that would have been cool if they got more into the lore of Mungra. You know, what's his story? Mungra's story. Why is he pissed off at the Thundercats? You think my gay friend was part trans sometimes? Oh, well, you never know. Do you know anything about the Leviathan cross? No, I don't know much about it. There's probably people here that do. I don't know anything about it. Steely Dan was an awesome band. Yeah, they were pretty good. Nobody knew what that meant, right? Forever. I remember I started talking about it, was it around Christmas time? What they named their band after, and it became a community joke now. I am, but I dubbed FTM, but I told the big dude that I'm male fully, but he screamed and ran down the stairs to come at me. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to. People are trained to hate people of diversity. Religion teaches people to do that. Politicians teach people to hate diversity. It's really sad, because I bet if that person that hated you got to know you, they would say that you're nice, right? Now, how do you respond to people that hate people of diversity? You don't play their game. You show them kindness. One of the problems I have in my own household, I have a son who is autistic, and when he was younger, he saw this video from the gay choir that said, "We're coming for your children. We're coming for your children, coming for them." Let's scare the shit out of him. And so he, in his autistic understanding, developed a fear against diversity. And then I have another child who lives diversity. She's a queer, and they're always fighting. He's always hating her. And I try to mediate between them all the time. And I'm telling her, be kind to him. Do nice things for him. That's the only way to overcome all of that fantasy that's in his head. All of this fear that he's developed which is completely unnecessary. That's what I deal with in my own house, is try, be kind to these people. That is the greatest thing you can do to help to see that you're a person, right? Uh, yeah, trans and gay people have always existed. Yeah. You are gay for Steely Dan today, but just for today. Native Americans had two soul people as well. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Gender dysphoria. That is the psychological term for people who have a physical male or female parts, but the opposite inside. That is the psychological terminology for it. Yeah, it's a real thing. People really have this. And, teaching people how to cope with it, teaching people how to deal with it. I am not a fan of the cosmetic surgeries. I don't think that is the answer. I think you can be accepting of yourself without having to change. Cosmetics don't change you on the inside. It causes um, a temporary uh, relief in a way, but in the long run, you still have to deal with yourself. I don't think that the cosmetic is the answer, and I think a lot of that being pushed upon people has caused a lot of struggles with young people. Um, but that's my opinion. I could be wrong about that. Let's see. Yeah, you are making all this shit up. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Your name is Hercules Testicles. Why don't you educate me? I'm willing to learn about your balls, as you have your display name here. Uh, uh, exactly. You've always existed. Even certain deities are trans in some ways. Yes. Let's see. In the First Nation, the LGBT community is called two-spirited people and highly respected. Yeah. All of this stuff in the Western culture, it's kind of this stuff has always been around, and all of these new terms and things, they're really, um, I think they are a distraction, and they get in the way. If you show what you're doing is connected to a culture, it's connected to history, you have more of a foundation. Rather, even the word gender dysphoria, it's like you have a mental problem, right? And that's not the case. That's the term that is used. Um, I mean, there's all of like the two-spirited people. I mean, that's more healthy and more appropriate to feel a connection. And how I interpret it spiritually, as I've shared before, is past life regression. You're still dealing with your past life, whatever it was, it's carried its sexual experience into your own experience. And how do you work that out? And my personal view is, getting a chop a dick off of me or an addictomy, I think that is unhealthy to do that. I am not for that. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful people out there. You don't have to change yourself to be beautiful. Be who you are. Be beautiful the way that you are beautiful, in what you have, right? Um, First and final warning. Oh, it's been given. Several deities exist that are both sexes. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not trying to water down the reality of spirituality of a gender. The union of sun and moon. I think those are important. I'm pro all this stuff, but I'm not. Some of the philosophies, not all of them, of the non-binary, I don't like that. I think that is a contradiction to a trans person trying to find meaning in gender. I mean, I know they're not all the same. The idea that gender doesn't matter, I don't like that terminology. Dysphoria is very hard, and exactly what he just said. Not all trans people. Yeah. Let's see. You're a good guy. Thank you, Nicholas. Tips on summoning Andromolius. You have to be sexually aroused when you do it. I'd rather people putting money under pillows than trans people somehow managing to accidentally sleep with straight people. Yeah, I think that is cruel when people don't reveal yourself to other people. I think that is a cruel thing to do. Now, that person that I made out with in the bar, there's probably clues there for me, but I was drunk. I wasn't paying attention to the environment. That was my fault. And I didn't do anything about it. I mean, like, oh, well, that's when I was younger. I wasn't, when I became a Christian, that's when I became anti-diversity. I probably could have went any other way, looking for the goddess back then. All points of history. And here's the thing. He was so much of a big dude that he's like the in real life form of the Raging Bull from the Super Punch Out. Oh, he's the one that that video game. Yeah. That big bald bull guy. Oh, I'm sorry that you have an asshole like that in your neighborhood. That's terrible. In the spiritual realm, you're still weird. Oh, man. In that sense, I don't think I could be a man about it. Yeah. Well, the idea of being a man about it, I mean, even that's been hijacked. I think being a man is in how you love other people, not how you can kick someone's ass and stuff like that. Your transphobia wasn't coded all that subtly. Oh, we have transphobia here. No transphobia here. Yeah, it's okay to be afraid. Yeah, it's okay to not understand. I'm still uncomfortable, but I'm having conversations with people. My daughters helped educate me. Other people in the community educate me. I'm having a conversation. It's okay to be afraid. Some of the people in the world and what they do with their body, I think, is quite strange. It makes me uncomfortable. Some of the things that are out there, but I'm having a conversation. I know your dog whistles. Oh no. Oh man. His Majesty Rastafari, come to solidarity for the people fulfilling and conquering the Lion of Judah prophecy. That's what Bob Marley thought too, right? That's why I became an Coptic Orthodox. Jesus is cool. You just think he was a teacher. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think you should be required to believe everything in the Bible is fact. I think that's inappropriate to do. You're using your brain, right? Like that doesn't make sense. But the church will say, if you don't accept it our way, you're not accepting it his way, and therefore you are anathema. See how they control people? I don't think you should be required to believe in a virgin birth. I mean, all mythologies have virgin births. I mean, there's a spiritual reality to that and teaching and stuff, right? But the idea that you must accept it or else, I mean, that's pretty pathetic on the God's part to force you into something like that. Let's see here. The Holy Communion donut, yeah. Careful, any of the weird sex tapes with the SWAT teams pull off. Yeah, I usually don't watch stuff like that. Catholic Church is the richest and corrupt, biggest organization in the world, yeah. Let's see here. If someone gave you a donut for a communion thing, I'd actually eat that. Oh, man. We look to Ethiopia. Yeah, thank you, Ethiopians, for preserving the full book of the Bible. They have a wonderful mythology and their relationship to the old mysteries of the wisdom tradition of the First Temple. Friends, I'm making a birthday gift for Melancholy Nymph tonight. Her birthday is in a few days. I want to give her a really special pendant. Look at you. You are making something wonderful for the love of your life. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? What do you have in mind? What are you making for her? What type of pendant are you making? Is something that can be placed on or worn, or what kind of design do you have with your pendant? Let's see. You thought it was a cuss, that symbol? How has my life been, Angie? Wonderful. How has your life been? I'm doing quite well. Uh, let's see. Got Kool-Aid with your communion? Oh my goodness. Religion is a big fat joke, a cult, if anything. Well, I don't think so. Not all religions are the same. Your spirit relationship, what's important? Not, yeah. Most institutional religions are not good that we have in the world, but not all religion is bad. Spiritual entertainment is fun. This is religion, what we're doing here. D&D. You want us to play D&D? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm still looking for a dungeon master that can handle me. I want to do something in the Forgotten Realms as a player in a long-term campaign. I haven't found one yet that can handle me. But I'm still searching for that. Let's see. Father Bard, some of my runes got broken and are missing. Can I mix different stones and such in one set? Who's going to tell you you can't? Right? It doesn't. The act of divining is from you, not the materials. Right? You can do whatever you want with that. Right? There are people that are fundamentalist about it. I have no problem with that. I don't think it is wrong. I mean, you are the source of the power. The rune is just a tool, right? I wouldn't have any problem with that at all. Some people, they get really into the nitpick things like that. I don't have a problem with that. Bibles are fiction. No, they are mythology. There's a difference. God bless wheat. Can you use your druid powers to bless hemp as well? It's good even for sexual deviants and rape victims alike. What is that? Rap victims alike? I don't know what you mean by your comment there. I don't know if you're being some kind of an asshole. If is that what you're doing? You know what is bearing fruit? No, tell me. For curiosity, what's your favorite generation of D&D? You prefer the D20 system? I love 5th edition. 5th edition allows for me to be more creative in storytelling. I'm not big on the rules and the dice and all that. That is necessary. But I like the 5th edition and what you can do with it. I don't get strategic about it. Because I'm more of a storyteller. But 3.5 was fun as well, but it's more strategic. Let's see, where are we at here? This is why you choose meth? Yeah, no thank you. Not for me. Just weed. You think we're given the gifts of daily life? Really? We're almost to 50. Look at that. 40 people. If you like it here, go up and give that thing a touch. I'll give out 5 free subscriptions today for people here. It'll give you access to our Discord server. Like and subscribe. Touchy that. Comment. That brings more people here. Let's see here where I'm at. Christians are ready to see Satan everywhere. I know. When they take a shit, you look in the toilet. Oh, it's the devil. All kinds of shit. You're making a story about an undead werven that can't be killed, takes no damage because no damage. So it's kind of like a Dracolich. Is that what it is? This werven that you have, it is an undead creature. Causes only can be tamed after 50 hits. Oh, okay. So you're going, that's an interesting way of presenting it. A little bit of meth each day, no thank you. And I'm not a fan of meth. It destroys people's lives. Lame attempt at rage bait. Yeah, always their finest here. It's the 5 wounds of David. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they see what they want to see, right? Merman and Barnacle Boy reunite. Oh, that's fun. The old lovers, they come back together again. Yeah, let's pagan symbolism, yeah. Let's see here. Wow, I'm still kind of far behind here in the chat. Trying to catch up to you here. Where am I at? All right, let me get right here. I know that I've lost some of your comments, and I apologize. YouTube only allows me to go. There's several thousand on here. Let's see, where are we at? Who's got a carbon monoxide tester? You're healthier than your ass. Lucky I didn't catch something. Oh, you're talking about a grinder experience? You are saying that I'm disease ridden? Well, you didn't have to purchase me. You know, I might be a male prostitute, but that doesn't mean I have diseases. Oh, where am I at here? Even baby rabbits are evil? No, 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 no. No, they are not. We love our rabbits here. Answering a question is not getting triggered. Yeah. Jesus was a man with magical abilities. For some people, yeah. For some people. You're cool with everybody? Yeah, that's a good philosophy. You're going to call them Christian manipulatists? Yeah. Instead of fundamentalists. Marco is here, a good friend from Italy. Good to see you, Marco. Good to have you here. You think any religion that isn't Christianity is Satanism. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah. Always whining. Let's see here. Dude is also Bruce Lee. Yeah, whatever, for the right price, I can be whatever you want in the bedroom. Let's see, where am I going here? I feel bad for those that believe that. Yeah. I'm a day walking ginger, also SPF 50. I'm going out for winter walks. You are vampires, what you are. Oh, you like chicken wings? Good for you. Good for you. You love chatting with all of us? Well, we appreciate you being here. Yeah, like and subscribe. You can also join us on Discord. There's a join button over there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can support what I do here. You're glad you're not the only one that knows the truth? Wonderful. Wonderful. You're back for another half hour or so. The demon is here. You're going to save us from as Ulf calls them, the Christian manipulatists. You know, I do what I can to get them out of here. I mean, I have a cauldron. They might think I'm a witch. I have the pentangle. They think it's the devil. I mean, I've done all kinds of things here to get the Christian fundamentalists away, but nothing works. I thought about just taking all of my clothes off, but I don't want to lose my modernization. That helped when the Jehovah's Witnesses came over. I came to the door with my penis out. They never came back since. Let's see, where are we at here? Where are we at? What's in the pot? The Owen. That is what's in the pot. The cauldron of Ceridwen. Yeah. Where are we at? Yeah, every time these fundamentalists come on here and bitch, they're helping my algorithm. Yeah. In my own opinion, cosmic surgeries do help a little, at least, so people can see for the correct body parts. So you talk. So for your psychology, it is helpful. The studies that I've heard about, that the long run they have been unhelpful. They have made the person more miserable. But I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I mean, you're living the life. You probably know more about it than I do. Let's see here. Yeah, bold that is not a Satanist pentagram. Oh, you should, yeah. Demon here is the only Satanist in the chat. You should be trying to save his soul. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, a lot of whiners on here. I'm just tired of everyone calling me a girl all the time, because then all men that are not trans want to do that with me. So you are in transition to becoming a man. Is that what you're doing? You started out as a lady. Thank you for talking about bold. Yeah, let's see here. Everyone here is Dem Boys, all right? It's Tuesdays, where you're recovering from your recent lobotomy. Oh man, Plug Smoke is trying to troll. You need to come up with some new material. You have to get it really into it. Really into it. I made out with someone. Oh yeah, lots of people. It was a dark place when that happened. It was this place called the City Club, and this is downtown Detroit. It's like a goth club. That's where it happened. I was really, really trashed, and I started catching on when the certain private parts weren't where they're supposed to be. Let's see. Where are we at here? You've always found it funny that people who think they know better show just how ignorant they really are. Yeah, it's a shame, right? Arguing with the fools. Yeah. You chickened out and called the cops on the guy when he makes you feel like my body parts. Yeah. That was probably the best thing you could do, is call the police on someone who's acting that way, right? You gonna challenge a solo hell dive? This guy is a prophet of a spiritual group called Two Girls, One Cup. Oh man. Let's see here. I'm so glad that I have a coffee pot in your classroom. Oh man. You like watching Christians run in fear from reality? Let's see here. Where am I at? I am the high bard of spiritual entertainment. Oh, let's see here. Used to be a dungeon master? Yeah. You want to put me on the set? What kind of set do you want to put me on? What kind of set are we talking about? You're making a labradorite pendant with a moonstone inlaid in the center of the labradorite stone. Quite tricky, but I'm enjoying the. Oh, I'm sure. One of the beautiful things about the jewelry is not the jewel, but the love you put into it, right? The memory that you put into the experience of the fashioning, that remains in the stone, right? In the metal. And that's something, that beautiful memory remains. Let's see here. Natalie is here. Shh. Reiki fingers herself. Good to see you. You were from the 30s now? No, the 80s are my time. The 80s are my time. Let's see. Your aunt's neighbor had a dog who often shits in her lawn. So your aunt took her 3 children over to the yard and they shit in her lawn to make it fair. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that is funny. That's fun. Now you're going somewhere with your humor. Let's see. Where am I going here? Yeah, whenever I get to the bottom of the chat, I'll call it a day, because I've been on here for almost 3 hours. So eventually, when I get down there, I know that I'm still far behind here. Let's see. Bard's Crippen now. Bard's Toking. Ever played The Rise of Tiamat? I never got to finish that saga of the Dragon Cult saga. What is it called? Tyranny of the Dragons. I've got halfway through with it. The problem with that, people on Roll20, they never finish. No one ever finishes their campaigns. I mean, there's always something going on. I would have liked to finish it. I mean, I joined the Tyranny of Dragons campaign a few weeks ago, but it was boring as hell. So I started trolling the table. But that would have been fun, facing Tiamat in Avernus. Now, I've done sessions where my players have faced Tiamat. I brought them down before Tiamat was kicked out of Avernus to battle Tiamat. They had a good time doing that. It was a level 20 group because Tiamat is powerful. It was a long battle, hour-long battle with the dragon Tiamat. I think we had 6 people. Let's see here. Where am I at? Yeah, Bard is Toki. Let's see, where am I at here? God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Joking, your sausage keeps the Vaccas from shedding on you. Oh, damn. I've come up with a plan for a different system altogether for D&D, the spoon system. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, this bold person is non-stop fundamentalism. I haven't even spoken to him once. All of you have. Some pastors sent them out saying, ask questions, but they can't hide the spirit of hate within. Yeah. Ain't scamming anybody here. Man, this is wild. Yeah, well, this happens on here. We get a little wild sometimes and crazy, and I'm not even high. This is me sober. Nice to see you, Giltu, 4505. Shalom. Serpent of Chaos. Good morning, sir. Glad that you are here. Let's see. Tuesday, you get the welcome, like, and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe. We have all of these people on here watching. If you haven't yet, go give the finger a touchy up there. You know, go through the Star of David here, and go up and feel a little Jewish. Don't circumcise yourself. All you got to do is touch right there. When we get 50 viewers, I will give out 5 free subscriptions. Let's see. I like and subscribe all the time. Been subbed since the first time I saw you. You are one of my lovers that have been here. You're like, this guy is wonderful. I really enjoy watching him. Let's see. I am the goat. Is it like gay kids? Yeah, why not? We can be gay kids here. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm gay on Tuesdays. We can all be gay. If you want to be gay, it's fine. We can all be gay together. When we're all gay together, what a day of rejoicing it will be. When we're all homosexuals. Let's see, where am I at here? Good morning, Saya, and Glodin. Good to see you, Glodin. Time to get back to work. Take care, Demon. Thank you for stopping in and saving us from fundamentalists. So he's gay and satanic? Yes. I do gay satanic orgies for a living. I coordinate them. Every Tuesday and Thursday at the end of the day, I get a bunch of Satanists together. We put on our horns, and we have our pitchforks, and we poke each other in the rear. A lot of fun. Let's see here. I am a male prostitute as well. Yes. My wife, she says I don't make enough money, so she sends me out to do gay prostitution in the streets of Central Florida here. Yeah, this is great. He reads all the stupid shit. Yes, I do. I'm an entertainer, sir. I am here to provide entertainment to you. So I have to read the stupid shit. That's what has these wonderful conversations. Why is he wearing a cape? Because I'm a superhero. That's why. That's why I wear a cape. Bard ready. This guy is a gay dungeon master. Yes, I do. If you come to my Dungeons and Dragons table, it's all about homosexuality. Um, let's see. Capes and cloaks are awesome. Yeah. Is your fantasy bold? Oh man, I do. I play every week. My other channel. Let me give you my D&D channel, since you can go there for the D&D stuff. I had to separate it from this channel because it was messing with my algorithm. But I'll give you my Dungeons and Dragons channel just a moment. I'll put it in the chat. Copy. If you're interested in D&D, this is where I do all my D&D stuff. I dress up like a wizard and a knight. I have a good time. Every Friday we have a game together on there. And I'm still looking to be a player and to broadcast that. I haven't found a DM yet who can handle me. But that's my Dungeons and Dragons channel right there at Realmscape. Oops! I pushed the wrong button. I went to my Dungeons and Dragons channel. I was trying to just click on pinning it. So I disappeared for a minute. You're like, where did he go? Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Where did the bard go? D&D is awesome, yes. It's a lot of fun. It's a good community building game. Because D&D is satanic too. Yes, it is. For a lot of Christians, it's still satanic. It's been wonderful. Good morning to you, Aaron. Glad to have you here, our friend Aaron. Good to see you. Let's see here. Where am I at? We are doing well today. Excuse me. Enter your Werven. Oh, man. So this guy is a gay prostitute. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. For the right price. Yeah. You have a referral for me? Good. Yeah. Hit me up on Grindr. My handle on there is lovesass2000. You're alive and kicking. Your neighbor wears a cape and plays Dungeons and Dragons and has blue hair. Yeah. You DM'd a Tiamat campaign. Everyone quit before we finished. I can't wait to find people to play. Yeah, it's a wonderful game, right? It's a wonderful game. Let's see here. Where am I at here? They would make a good evil couple. You're trying to. My wife's boyfriend doesn't share, so you can't. Just the prostitution part. That's it. There's no coupling. I separate work from pleasure. Let's see here. Wow, this is really gay and satanic. Yes. Why are you here? Do you want to become gay too? Do you want to perform the natural obligation here with all these homosexuals here and Satan worshippers? Yes. Why are you here if you have a problem with it? We are supporting homosexuality. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Your neighbors are Christian and they compliment your cape. Yeah. Let's see here. Wow, that was wild. Well, you ask and you shall receive. You want gay? I will be gay for you. Tell them about my wife's boyfriend. Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. You don't believe that I'm gay? Go on Grindr right now. Look it up. I love asses 2000. You'll see my face. It's on there. Nice gay face. Let's see. Super gay. Yep. Where am I at here? D&D. Yes. Tell St. Peter you hung out on a gay channel. Yeah. What is your God going to say now? You've been supporting a gay channel. You're helping the algorithm of the gays. You've been working on the channel. Every time you comment, which you have about 500 comments on here already, Mr. Bolt, you've been helping out homosexuality. How do you feel about that? You are You might as well just be gay now, since you've been helping so many gay people out today. Yeah, are you gay, Bold? Are you coming out of the closet? Have we brought you out? Gay Dungeons and Dragons with cape on. Yes. Yeah. You should see what we do to our magic swords. They're all rainbow colored. Yeah. I will sub to both of them. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. The things you were saying you wouldn't believe. So I was continuing to engage, right? Just so I could see what really going on. Yeah. You miss being able to DM? Yeah. It's a lot of work. I don't like it. It's like a necessary evil to allow my, my skills as a playwright to come out. I don't like it. It's a lot of work. I spend several hours each week, sometimes up to 10 hours, preparing for a 2-hour dungeon. I don't like doing it. I'm going to do it until my community here is done with their campaign. That's going to take probably about a year, maybe less, for them to finish up the things that I have. And hopefully someone else will do it. I'd rather be a player. Let's see here. It's Tuesday. We know why. Yep. Jesus sent me to rebuke you all. It's not working. What's wrong? You don't have the power to cast out the gay here. You are powerless. You're taking back the rainbow. You're like, give it back to Noah, damn it. You people have hijacked our rainbow. We want to take it back. No, too late. It's a universal gay symbol, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, man. It didn't work, yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Jesus wants you to turn from the wickedness. No, he doesn't. He said it's okay. Hail Hecate. Rebuke all and want to do nothing for me. Yeah. There's still time to change. No, there isn't. It's too late for me. I am lost. All of this gay stuff that I've been doing, I've gone down the chocolate starfish hole, not coming back. Praise the All Father, Odin, and Dagda. They share that title. Let's see, where am I at here? St. Peter's going to say, take me there immediately. Oh, man. This will show this more to other. You're going to show this to other Christians? Thank you. We appreciate. Maybe we'll convert them to the gay cauldron here of Keradun. Come, Christians, come to the cauldron. All kinds of gayness today going on here on the channel. We want you to have some gay culture today. You like to help? Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate you. Gay magic sword? Yeah, it's got a rainbow power in it. I make sure that that's the theme of all of my games, is that by the time you're done with my campaign, you're a homosexual if you were straight when you started. I use my games, my Dungeons & Dragons table to convert you to homosexuality. Yeah. See here. Underestimate over 1,000 comments for sure. Yeah, it's hard to get through all of them. Yeah. Let's see. It's called Excalibur. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see here. Save us. Yes, save us. It's more fun to be to just be the one to tell the story and watch your players cry and scream when you give them really hard puzzles. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah. I've had so many people get pissed off at me as a dungeon master. I'm like, well, I'm not here to be your mommy. I provide challenge to you. If you don't like the challenge, you don't have to play the game. A lot of modern players, they like to whine and bitch all the time. I've made people cry. You killed my character. Oh, it's always fun. Let's see. And I didn't kill the character. Your bad choices. and the dice gods killed your character. Oh, let's see here. Where am I going here? Let's see. Where am I going here? Jesus came to a gay chat to save us. Yeah. So you all admit this is a gay chat? Yes, it is. Trans chat. We are a transgendered chat. I am really a woman, and I was born a woman. Now that I am a man, you are in a transgendered chat, sir. We want to make you transgender with us. Join us, join us. Let's see here. It's gay on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. You can't wait to see my new cloak. It is a cloak. I am not a superhero. I don't wear capes. This is a cloak. It connects, right? It has one of these things here. This is a cloak. Capes, they don't have that. You put it on because you want to be Spider-Man or Superman or Batman or something. Let's see here. So let's talk about that satanic star again. Why'd you all lie and say it's not satanic? Because we lie. Satanists lie. We are supposed to lie to you, Christians, all the time, right? We try to trick you into our. That's why in the 80s we used Dungeons and Dragons to recruit your children into witchcraft. We had to be sneaky about it, or you wouldn't join. Yeah, same thing with Pokemon and Labubu and everything. We pretend like these are really innocent toys and games, but we're really trying to recruit you into Satanism. That is our ultimate goal. See, somewhere there's a big rainbow shining down over the bold right now. Oh, yeah. Rainbow is a sign from God. I know. You think it was hijacked by the gays? I think it was made for the gays. God was just getting people prepared for diversity in the world. He's like, Sodomy and Gomorrah's not doing it right. We're going to start over again. Let's blow that place up, and let's make a place called San Francisco. We can start there. Or Key West. We'll begin there and begin all new again. Oh, let's see here. You're rebuking Satan? Yeah, well, that doesn't work anymore here. Man, this guy is he's weird how Satanists aren't proud of their God. Oh my goodness. You're driving around, this is the best show ever. Yeah, I'm sure I've converted a lot of people to being gay today. Or transgender. We have to get, I've converted people to diversity today. All right. We told you several times, yeah, rainbow in the sky comes from God's climaxing. Oh, man, some of the things I just can't repeat. Oh, man. Some peaceful Elder Scrolls music for your great service of homosexuality to the world. Yeah. You have to do it right. It's always been like this in the morning. The afternoon seems less fundamentalist. Yeah. My show in the evening, which I'll be on later today, it's not as, somehow they all come out in the morning, really. The evening show's not as much. Yeah. I'd go trans, but tucking your penis is uncomfortable. Yeah. You have to use the right kind of tape. I live in the South, so I use duct tape for everything. Duct tape is very helpful if you want to, tuck your wiener in. Duct tape keeps it in place, no problems at all. Try duct tape, yeah. Just gay for you. Christians are obsessed with making enemies and playing the hero. Yeah, exactly, Ulf. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I said, summon the bard, can repeat, we have ascended. Fire, water, earth, air, connecting to spirit. You were you'd use Gorilla Glue on your private part. But then you can't ever go to the bathroom right if you do that with the Gorilla Glue, because it just sticks there and it rips your skin off. That's not Satanic Star. No, it is not. Is this a satanic occult? Yes. Now, this guy is quite delusional, isn't he? The things that we have got him to believe in today. I mean, it's really crazy. You pee backwards, Lewis? That's what you do when you Gorilla Glue it? Yeah, we all have just given in. The Green Knight is like, yes, we are devil worshippers here. We're just going to run with it. Why not? Yes. All right, you've convinced us, Mr. Bold. What's the problem here? We're all Satanists. What are you going to do about it now? Yeah, duct tape. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You're in transition to be, you're a man, right? You are a lady. You don't have to worry about duct tape. That's when you're becoming a lady, and you duct tape it in. It's that's the best way to do it. Let's see. You should see the angels. A lot of sacred geometry. Yeah. What a crazy world we live in. Yeah. What do you do with your duct tape, Bold? We're going to love and bless. Yeah. He'll stand. All right. Now, I've been on here for 3 hours. It's been a lot of fun, what we have done here today. I'll be back tonight. 4:30, 5, maybe 4, around that time. Depends on when I get home. And I should have a new cloak to share with you, because my mother said she's coming over at 12:30. She knows that I'm a druid now. I still have to tell her that I'm gay. We have to do that. Mom, I'm gay. I have to do that too. She doesn't know about that yet. All right. We'll see you all later. Have a good rest of your day.